Good evening and welcome to Race Evening at BSTV. You've looked out and joined us for a GTCC Grand Touring Club Cup Round 10 from Lemons, or as the French incorrectly say it, Le Mans. We have quite a cool track, I think that is 21 degrees. I am Pete Bingham, and in the booth with me this evening is Mr. Barbecue himself, Bill Switzer. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Also in the booth and doing all the technical stuff in the background is Sam Boozen. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Even doing the technical stuff on screen right now for everybody to enjoy it.
It's awesome. It's awesome to behold.
Okay.
That looks like a curb cam in creation, if I'm guessing correctly. Always good. Evening to Sen Cullen on the chat and to Marco Namela. Why aren't you in the booth? We always like to talk to Marco, although he doesn't always talk back to us. Can't now listening to you guys. All right, if you stop doing one, you could do the other. But never mind. Right, we're at Le Mans. Again, like I said, the French say it their own independent way. I don't know why. What's your take on this track, Bill?
Well, it's a world-renowned facility. And surprisingly, it races pretty well with little cars. I mean, I was amazed the first time. I think we ran V8s here one time, and I thought that's going to be a horror show. But it actually turned out pretty well. I was kind of surprised. It's, it's a lot of long, fast straightaways, but there's some tricky corners on here, too. And it takes concentration here. You got to really be careful. So I think it'll be a good race. These are about the right kind of cars to race here, too.
Yeah, cars that are too slow around here kind of feel like they're on the wrong track, don't they?
Yeah.
It's a track that's made for going super fast, and these cars more than achieve that. You're right, we did V8s here once. It was an experience, it has to be said. We're on the 24-hour track, and we are. Is it the Tetra Rouge where everybody ends up going on an off track? I can't remember, but I think it is. So lots of massive straights, huge amounts of slipstreaming, and lots of very close racing. Hopefully, you're watching Jonathan Foote at the moment. We will join one of these guys. We're in 30 minutes of qualifying. Can't guarantee that this will be the hilarity that we had for the broadcast of TCRs and GT4s on Wednesday, but I'll do my best. There's people in here I'm not convinced should win, so. We'll pick on some of those as well. I'm just trying to get myself a decent...
I may have to make my announcement again, so be careful.
Yeah, caveats. Yeah, awesome. Let's go on board with somebody, shall we? Sam? Somebody starting a lap would be nice, if there is one. Somebody that's going to survive. I always have a bad reputation for getting... somebody who doesn't. So
is this Marco Numela?
This is Marco Lower, and we've just been through Dunlop, which is probably two of the trickiest turns on the track, and it's right at the beginning of it. This is us tucking around Tetra Rouge, and this is the one where everybody goes wide here at some point in their driving careers. That looked pretty spot on, to be honest. Then you can get your crisp packets out or your popcorn as we head down here. Sam, do you know what this straight's called?
The Mulsanne Straight.
This is Mulsanne?
Yeah, because you've got
I thought
the Mulsanne
Mulsanne
corner.
Was the one... No, this is the one with the chicane.
Yeah.
Alright, so the whole thing is Mulsanne?
Yeah, it heads over to the Mulsanne corner, which is the kind of hairpin at the end.
And right-hander, yeah.
Back, I think it was early 90 when they put the chicane on. I don't really remember,
Was that just for safety?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
those cars were too fast.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they were over 250 miles an hour in this straightaway. Jesus.
Is that all?
I do
that at the weekend. No. This is the second chicane. We've just been through the first one. The first one's a little tighter than this one. This is the one where I die the least when I'm racing here. I die more on the previous one. And then we end up on the straight that leads to where Sam was talking about before, which is Mulsanne Corner. But you crest this little brow here first. Obviously those two chicanes go the opposite way to one another. That's probably by design. We can only assume. The cone that I used to brake is gone, so that'd be me crashing here for a start. Then we end up on what I think is called Golf Straight.
Wow.
That was a bit squirrely, but he did it.
Boy, hung on. Wow.
I like this straight the most, Bill. This is the one where you cut this little tiny corner under the bridge here.
Yep.
And get close. Oh, I get closer than that. Need binoculars to see the see the apex on that one. Then we head down into a turn which catches everybody out. This is Indianapolis, or it's coming up anyway. Not this one, but this one. Here we go.
Yeah.
Lots of people spear off in the gravel there and off into the wall.
This next one's tricky too.
Yeah, this is is this damage?
Arnage.
It really.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Arnage, but it can also be called damage because
Damage corner, yeah.
you sometimes end up in a wall. So yeah.
Yeah, that's class. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. That's class. Then we head down here before we get into the Porsche curves, which is this next one coming up, unless I'm mistaken. You really want to hug the right-hand side here as much as you can. Don't drift out too much, because the next one is a left-hander.
And then you can kiss this wall over there. Oh, almost.
Oh, I've done that so many times.
Sure.
That wall was the reason that Sam and Co didn't speak to me for quite a long time after the 24 hours of Spa a couple of years ago. And then we head down here. They're all named after different things, those corners back there. One's named after the Corvette, which Bill loves. We head into... is this... I can't remember which this one is now. One of them's Ford.
Chicane. That's
right, okay, that's Ford. Right, okay. And then you're back onto the start-finish. And Marco has improved quite a lot. He's put his car in 7th overall there, behind Callum Mooney. Oh, he's been shunted already. So he's now in 8th overall, 7th in class. Let me talk you through where we're at with this league. So we'll talk through pro standings first. Because Ty Simons is lazy and couldn't be bothered to turn up the last time, Paul Burgess is now your series leader for pro. We'll talk you through pro. You're looking at an AM car at the minute, which is Callum Mooney. He's currently the top AM car and is provisionally going to lead them away. AM cars have the orange screen banner, wing end plates on the rear wing, and number plates on the side doors. And I think they say AM on their bum as well. Whereas, if we were to focus on someone like Ty Simons, he has a green banner, green wing end plates, green numbers, and it says pro on his bottom. So he has a pro bottom. So Paul Burgess is currently your series leader, 2,144 points. Ty Simons is in 2nd place, almost nothing behind him, on 2,118 points. Chris Shaw is in 3rd at the moment with 1,881. Then we've got AAA, Abdul Alhambri. Is AAA here? He's not, is he? No. So he's going to lose out on points today. 1,742 he's on. And Marcus Bletz in 5th place on 1,741. In your AM class, Callum Mooney, as I said before, is leading the way on 1,555. Barry van Engelenhoven. I think I saw Barry's name before. Apparently I didn't. Hey? No, I was lying.
I said, bleh. Because I don't think he is. True.
No. He's not far behind, but he's going to lose out today. Because he's on 1,501 points. Only 54 behind at the moment, but that's going to grow. Stefan Goebel is in 3rd on 1,476. Marcel Kempenaar in 4th on 1,433. And Baz Sluter is in 5th place with 1,203. In terms of the team, Asymmetric lead the way on 38.86. VTS Red, which is Marco and... is that Marco and... Stefan? Can't remember. Yes. No, Marco and Marcus, sorry. They're on 33.17. Paceworks Esports are in 3rd on 28.09 as Marcus shows us how to do it in style. And then we've got fourth is BSTV Esports Yellow on 27.97, and Dutch's Esports Charlie are fifth with 27.44. So that's you all up to date with what's going on. For your interest, there are 3 rounds remaining. This one, Sebring in September, and Daytona in October. So these races are all pivotal now, so losing out by not attending is ill-advised, really, isn't it, Bill?
Well, if you want to win it, you got to be in it.
Absolutely. That's a weird paint job. Who's that? Brendan Lennox. Is that council colours or is that his own doing?
Good question.
We're not sure. He's down as a privateer, and I think he's reasonably new to these cars, looking at his I rating. So.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was a new line, just testing it, see if it works.
In the old day, the under tray would have been gone.
Yeah, absolutely right. There'd have been nothing left there. We've got 14 minutes left of this session, I think. Yeah, ish. And your provisional poleman is annoyingly Tice Simons, who appears to be head and shoulders above everybody else everywhere we go. There he is, driving Bill's favourite car.
Tice, what's the matter with you?
His teammate, Joachim van Zuylen, or JVZ as he's more affectionately known. Yeah, that was a bit crazy. Is in second place.
Who is that? Jos van Juzen?
Joachim van Zuylen, or JVZ to you and I.
Oh, good. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. He's nearly half a second behind him, which is quite a lot. Although on a lap like Le Mans, which is 3 3.75 minutes, that's actually nothing at all, is it, Bill?
No, not at all. It's actually pretty darn close. The first 4 or 5 guys are pretty, within range of each other.
Yeah. In provisional third at the moment is Martin Verschluven, and this is a bit naughty because he's busy grabbing a toe off Joachim, which is class. And he's in the Ford, the ugliest car in the world.
Yeah.
Unless it's Clyde, of course, but I don't know what Clyde's doing tonight.
Yeah, from the front's not too bad. From the back, it's kind of... Yeah. The original Ford was beautiful. This one is not very nice, I don't think. But.
Yeah, and it's like they ran out of money when they got halfway down the car, isn't it?
Yeah, let's slap a couple 57 Thunderbird taillights on it. We're all set.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, dear.
Just like some of the cars in the early 60s in the United States that they built, really ugly whales, and all of a sudden you'd see 2 taillights stuck on the side and say they got finished and they didn't know what to do, so they stuck a couple flashlights on the side, or torches as you call them over there, and with red lenses. Jeez, terrible.
So Mulsanne corner there. Off we go again for these guys. In provisional fourth is Chris Shaw for BSTV Esports Green.
Boy, I am impressed with Chris Shaw. I'll tell you, he really drives well. I'll tell you everything. Go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
No, you go ahead.
Well, unless I'm mistaken, he's done the 24 hours of Spa last night.
Wow. Very well put.
I think you can say today, because he was still racing this morning.
See? Oh, no
Wow.
way.
Wow.
Oh, dear. I know they were ripping it out of me on the Discord chat.
And of course, he plays this game like, haven't had much practice. I don't know how I'm going to do. Mr. Stealth here,
Yeah. He's one of those people that does no revision for exams and still gets A's. He's annoying.
Yeah, exactly. He kind of lures you into, well, I'm not going to do too well today nonsense.
Yeah, and then wins by a mile.
Yep.
We're not going to talk about who's provisionally in 5th place. We're going to talk about who's provisionally in first for AM because it's no longer Callum Mooney. It's now Marcel Kempenaar. He's stolen the credits for that straight away from Callum. He's another one in one of those plastic Ferraris, Bill.
Well, you know, it's kind of funny when I tuned in at first. I was watching on iRacing, and there he goes again. He spun there about 4 or 5 times in a row. I thought he was trying to figure out how fast he could go through there. You know, I mean, every time he came down there, he spun. Easy to do though. I mean, you're really honking going in there. Yeah.
In second is Callum Mooney, who we were looking at earlier. Provisional third is Yaz Not Yaz, Yaz Samai, in his very, very red car. So red, he painted it in multiple colours of red. And even managed to get his windscreen banner and number plates to not be orange. How's he manage that then, Sam? Never mind, we'll move on.
I'm not sure I understand that question.
Drink your coffee, it's alright. Yeah, never mind.
And then in fifth is Baz Sluter for Dutch's Esports Bravo. And there he is in his Porsche. The Dutchies team seem to drive all the cars, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They're not stuck on one particular brand or anything, and they always do pretty well too. Actually,
they do. Yeah, they kind of stay out of trouble more than others. Although Marcel Kempenaar was busy throwing it at the furniture a minute ago. So,
well, I mean, you know, that's what practice is for, to check your limits and stuff. Really, you know. Yeah. You know, see if I could push it another half mile an hour or whatever.
Yeah. Good evening to Wobbly. I saw his house on a picture today. I thought that the Dutch were a bit more advanced than that. It had no walls, it had no electricity, it had no internet connection. It was a bit basic.
Looked like a cloth Quonset hut without ends on it.
Yeah. Is it as basic as that in Belgium, Sam?
Where I live, well, after floating, probably. I mean, I don't know if it goes for people that have been floated. That's not funny, by the way. That's right.
That is serious stuff. Whoa.
Yeah. Basic and still faster. I'm not sure about that, probably. No. You need to finish the race first.
Yeah.
Right.
Oddly, Adam Watson's car isn't in Paceworks colours. He's in some random array of things on my screen. Oh, and on the broadcast.
Adam Watson.
Oriental Esports. Has he fallen out of love with Paceworks?
I don't see him even listed here. What? Or has he done any laps or anything?
He's quite low down.
Oh, okay, that's why. All right.
Sam would have to scroll the screen down quite a long way.
That's okay. All right, I know we got more than that. I'm sorry. I know.
The timing only show people that have put a time.
Gotcha. Yep, so. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, no time for Adam.
I thought I did see his name before, but I don't see him on here. Okay, that explains it. No problem.
Wobbly's taken the bait of my ridicule so much that the hook is poking out of his bum on the chat. Good evening to Ryan Walker. He was very quick the other day in the TCR. Who are we watching? Where I got an inset picture on Jamie Wilson, who was also rapid in the TCR the other day. The Rotomax says it's faster than pulling a caravan. And David Heavey says Adam isn't in Paceworks anymore. Right, okay. There must have been some handbags there. And Send says, funny looking. Yes, you are. But I don't know what it's in reference to your message, but there you go. So, Jamie. Where's Jamie? Jamie's further down. Oh, we've got an extra driver in. AAA has just joined. So, welcome to AAA.
Hello, Abdel. You know, these guys that did the... Where did the 24 Spa, right? Or someplace?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably all burned out. That's why we've got about half the field here.
You could be right, actually. There's a lot of people do that race. I couldn't put... Well, it'd probably be better now because they've changed the off-tracks there. You don't attract 16 off tracks every lap, and you've only got 100 for the full 24 hours, so you used to get through them quite quick. Probably not so bad this time, but I've not heard any feedback on things like that, so we'll have to see.
Good. Out here, he'd be debating with you over that too.
Sen says nice that I have acknowledged him and called me by my Sunday name, which is, you know. He said Spa 24 was a breeze and that it was 170 laps of pure bliss. And off tracks still get abused, apparently. And apparently, yes, most of the people did the Spa 24, according to David Heavey, and they're all burnt out from it.
Sure.
And most of them crashed out as well. Oh, like this. Where are you going, Brendan? That's the express route. That looks like a hardware failure, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got to be some sort of hardware malfunction, I think.
All of a sudden, all my cars have gone white, but they're beginning to come back now. What the heck?
That'll be Sam doing Control R on his paint.
Oh, that's okay. I don't care. Just having to mention, they all look like Kelvinators out there.
Yeah, I mean, look at that through Dunlop. 3 cars, none of them did it right.
I'll tell you, that's a tough corner. That really can throw you off.
Your car goes light even though you're going uphill. It's weird. It's like there's some sort of...
And then you... Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Good
size.
Yeah. And then coming out of there, going down that little downhill to the left. I'm telling you, it's a tricky area right there.
It is. It's not simple at all, this track. And then they named it after a citric fruit. I don't know why. One hell of a track, though, isn't it? I mean,
it is.
It's very highly iconic in any of the motorsport classes that go here. So, where are we now? We are
should be
3 minutes, are we?
2.5, 3. Yeah, about 3 minutes to go. Exactly, Peter. That's right.
Cool. And we're watching JVZ, who's trying to improve on his time. Your provisional pole man is still Ty Simons, who's not improved his time from the last time, but JVZ has. And he's only a quarter of a second now, instead of half a second, short of Tice's time. Obviously, these are teammates. Seems fairly smooth going through the curves towards the end of the lap, heading towards the Ford chicane, which is just after the next 2 kinks. Pit lane is on your right as you come down here.
He's coming in. Yep. No, he's
nope,
not.
He's not. You take a lot of that curve to get the most optimal line into the Ford chicanes.
Yep.
It's a wild second part of that.
Sure was.
And he has improved. He's pipped him by 1/100th of a second.
Wow, look at that. Wow.
That was brilliant. His last sector must have been amazing.
Jeez.
Now we're watching Ty Simons, who's trying to redress that situation.
Yeah, he wants to going to put the afterburner on now. And
he is. He's carrying the number 1 car. He's not going to want to take that line down.
No way. He's
got Jonathan Foote in the distance in front of him. He'll want some of that toe, but he's not going to get it because we're going into Porsche curves now. They just look out of control, don't they, all the time?
Absolutely.
These cars. But they're not. I would be if I was driving them, but...
Boy, I'll tell you, Ty Simon sure knows how to use all the road, I'll tell you, doesn't he?
I've just seen a message from David Heavey that I can't pronounce because... well, I can't say because it would involve me swearing. It's something that Ty's just shouted on the comms. Oh dear, funny stuff. And Sen says, well done to you, Bill, for using my Sunday name as well. Stacey on the chat as well. Good evening. Clearly too busy and excited to join us in the booth, Bill.
Okay.
So, what did Tice do last time? Oh my God! He was second by. Oh no, that's still the same result, isn't it?
He's down by point.
It was an outlap. It was an outlap. Oh dear.
Oh wow.
Don't tell Send. He'll have my life for that.
Then the pressure's on. He can't do an off track, or it's a null. It doesn't count.
That's right. Yeah. You even get it for 0x's, so you need to be absolutely clean. So just to explain that to the viewers, in the last, probably about 3 minutes that we've got. Oh no, it's 5 minutes of extra time while people finish laps. So I've got a little while. Incidents are recorded by going off track, and iRacing calculates off tracks in a certain way. That might be one.
That looked off.
Yeah, you sometimes get a slowdown for that through there. If you go too wide. Lights are coming on here, so it's 25 past 9 sim time, so we are going to go dark. As long as we've not got Ivan Batmans in, then we won't be able to. Then we'll be able to see everybody. For those of you that were there that night, it was hilarious. Yeah, you get off tracks for leaving the racing circuit, and iRacing calculates that. You get 1x for doing that. You get 2x for hitting any of the furniture, like the barriers, or the rocks, or the trees, or anything like that. You get 2x as well if you hit if you spin, and that's your car going through greater than 45 degrees, I think it is. Maybe it's 90, I can't remember. And you losing control of the vehicle. And you get 4x for hitting one of the other vehicles on the track.
Or them hitting you.
Or them hitting you, which, yeah. That's not the nicest way to carry on a race. David Heavey says this is Tice's first race here on his direct drive wheel, so expect excuses. That in itself is one, David. So you've already started for him. The draft round here must be mega, says the Rotomax. And yes, it is. I'll wait till Sam tells me who the Rotomax is, because I should know. I ask the same thing every time we broadcast. I should even write it down, but I don't.
Isn't it Rob then?
Is it Rob, is it? Why isn't he racing? Is he not in this one? Don't know. So there's 5 cars out on track. Tice is one of them. Chris Shaw is also out there. Jonathan Foote, you can see in the background there. There's Chris, trying to improve. He's currently 5th and looking to do some damage to Adam Watson, who's found his wriggle and has moved into 4th. So we'll cover all this obviously when we're doing the out lap or the formation lap. That looked good through there. That would look really sharp. Yes, that Ferrari. Yes, good grief. Oh, he has improved. He's 3rd.
Good for him. Wow.
More than worth going out again. That's excellent.
Well done.
Can Tice do anything? He's got one good sector 1. He's very close on all the others. What's he going to do here? Is he going to take it back? He has. Oh!
Wow.
Unreal.
That was a good. Wow, that's a good time. Holy God, holy.
This
by
is
a full 10th. Yep.
Yeah. This is Brendan Lennox. He's not last. That's the territory of AAA at the moment. He's got some work to do. He's not actually set a valid time, I don't think. And here's AAA. Yet to set a valid time as well. Oh, he's not going to do it like that.
Oh no.
Let's see if Brendan can get a fault-free lap in. I think he's got 1X's all the way around, so he's still learning the car and the track, I think.
Well, I don't mean to wish bad tidings on AAA, but it kind of makes my heart feel good to see all these people missing that. What would you call it? The first turn or the second
unlock?
Turn? I mean, I can't tell you how many times that I've raced here that have gone off there. God, it really annoys the hell out of me too. It feels like you're walking through there.
It does, yeah. The whole track feels kind of slow.
Yeah.
Because it's so massive.
That's true.
The same thing happens at the Green Hell. I mean, takes you 3 days to get round there. It takes me 4, just to find my way back out again once I've crashed. Oh, he's locked up there. Oh, he's done all right though. Kept it between the lines. Is he going to get a clean one in? That looked good. Let's hope he records a time. Doesn't look like he has
I
done.
don't see anything, no.
No, that's a shame.
Whoop.
Keep it between the lines and then
There we
spins
go.
it out.
Yep.
So that'll probably round off qualifying. There's only a few seconds left. I don't think AAA is going to finish this lap anyway because he had an off track right at the start of the lap. So he'll just be getting his eye in and then trying to cover it off.
He's gone.
He gone. Session gone. Rob Venn says he's boring and he only races GT4s. If he didn't race them so fast, I'd say he was wasting his time. So, I'll run us through the field, Bill.
I'm so happy. Okay.
Your pole man is that man again. The only time he doesn't seem to get on pole is when he doesn't turn up. Is Ty Simons for Paceworks Esports. He did a 3:45.192 and just pipped his own teammate, Joachim van Zuylen or JVZ, again for Paceworks Esports, in second place. Third off will be Chris Shaw for BSTV Esports Green. Martin Verschluven in fourth for Dutchies Esports Alpha. Fifth will be Adam Watson for his new team. Can't remember what they were called. It was written on the side of his car. Sixth will be Paul Burgess for Asymmetric. Jonathan Foote will go off seventh for Paceworks Esports. Ben Cullen, otherwise known as Send to everybody, goes off 8th for BSTV Esports Yellow. Adam Wright goes off 9th, his teammate, for BSTV Esports Yellow. And Marcel Kempenaar off 10th for Dutchies Esports Charlie. Jamie Wilson goes off 11th for Team Chimera. Stefan Goebel goes off 12th for VTS Yellow. I'm sure there's more, because I think we've got 22 cars. Yep. We've got 13th, Callum Mooney for Asymmetric, another of the Asymmetric stable cars. 14th will be Marco Loert for VTS Red. 15th will be Yaz Not Yaz Samai for Asymmetric. 16th will be Baz Sluter for Dutchies Esports Bravo. 17th will be Marcus Bletz for VTS Red. 18th will be Craig Evans, not Chris Evans, he's a DJ. Craig Evans in 18th for Team Black Diamond 2. Colin McAllister will go off in 19th for Team Black Diamond 2 as well. AAA off 20th for Asymmetric. Carl Hardy is in the session. I don't know whether he's racing. Is he on track? He is, isn't he? Carl Hardy will go off 21st, and Brendan Lennox will go off 22nd. Carl Hardy for Safeguard by Result. Brendan Lennox is a privateer. So it's about a 5-minute outlap, Bill, because
Well
it
done,
takes so long.
Nice reading. Excellent.
Oh, they're in what? Oh, right, it's not a full lap. Yay!
It has
job I
never
did it
been a
quicker
full
then.
lap beat around Le Mans.
Has it not?
No. They always start just before the pearl curves.
Okay. Ben will love the fact that I got that wrong. So tonight's job is to make sure that Ben ends up losing to somebody that we like. Who are we going to say it's going to be? I think Yasamai should finish ahead of Ben. There we go. And Sen says, I did. To that previous statement. So, it's going to be interesting, this, because JVZ is currently lined up in line, as are all of the first 6 cars. So they are not side by side. I think it's getting through the Ford
Oh, we get through
chicanes.
here,
You can go side by side. I thought these boys were more capable than that, to be honest. So the pace car disappears at a random place on this track, and they are gone. They've gone in a straight line, but they've gone in order in a straight line. So that's probably the healthiest and the safest way to do that, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
And Chris Shaw's already giving stress to JVZ. Everybody's away nicely. They all know it's a 90-minute race. We will have 2 pit stops, I expect. Oh, there's some overtaking going on towards the back, though, through Dunlop. At the pointy end, we are as we were. Usually lap 1 at Le Mans claims somebody well, that's a very, very wide line there from Martin Verschluven. That'll be a slowdown without a doubt. He's got time to shed it down here, though.
And our producer-director had time to get the curb cam in. Well done, Sam.
Yeah, good effort. So everybody piles down towards the first chicane on the Mulsanne straight. Ooh, a bit wiggly there from JVZ. Oh. That might give Chris a bit of a hurry up. There's
slow down.
Martine. He's burning off that slowdown, yeah.
Oh. Lost a lot of positions there. Wow.
Yeah, Sam, I thought you could pretty much keep going on your first lap, and it would burn off naturally. You slow down, no?
No, not at all. I think the first lap it's like 4-5 seconds you need to burn.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, that's the first lap is a killer on almost every track, but especially at that place. If it was a very short sprint race is over. But
yeah.
Martin still have time to recover from that.
So Brendan Lennox was extremely cautious going through there. Yaz Samai, I don't understand why he's so far back down the field. He started way higher than that. This is a little 4-car train here, led by Jonathan Foote, and then it's Paul Burgess and the 2 BSTV Esports yellow cars.
Ben Cullen and Adam Wright.
That's right. There's on-send Cullen's car. So he pulls onto the back of Paul Burgess's car.
Whoop! It's like AAA went off track there.
Ryan makes a good point on the chat about fuel saving. He says, "Oh, there's AAA going very wide." Is he? Oh, he has. He's
just kissed it. Yeah.
That was Baz Sluter, I think, desperately trying to get out of the way. Sen's under pressure from his own teammate. Ryan says, "Expect to see lots of fuel saving in the first stint." You can do an enormous amount of fuel. Even I can fuel save round them all. But it's not the fastest way around, it has to be said. Ooh, yeah, that was wide. That's Adam. Everybody takes a bit of pit lane to get a good turn into the Ford chicanes. And there goes Martin Verschluven into the pits. So, why would he be going into the pits? Did he jump the start?
Might have a penalty.
Well, we'll have to see whether he actually stops in box or just carries on. Might have got a drive through. And again, pit lane is Mahusiv here. Oh, he's warming his tyres in pit lane. Stops in his box. He's got to stop and hold or something, but you would do that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this looks a bit tasty. This is Carl Hardy with Yaz. And then at the front, we're getting a bit paired off now. Two pace works. Martin's going again. That was a penalty. I wonder what that was for. Jump start, do you think?
I have no idea.
Sam, any idea?
Well, he spent 17 seconds into the pit. My guess would be before you have to put field.
Oh, you're kidding.
I could be.
Not sure, but
Wow.
either that or what David Evie just said on the chat. Did not clear the slowdown, but 17 seconds for a penalty. I'm not sure.
Hey, Sam, you might be right. He was weaving in pit road. I wonder if he was trying to keep it running.
Possible. Big lap, innit?
Yeah. And Chris Shaw just let by Jonathan Foote, I believe, or Adam Watson, I guess it is.
Yeah, Adam
Watson, yeah.
Again, it's a long race. You might not want to pick a fight with certain people for any number of reasons.
Payback can be it. Never mind. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Sorry?
That's a slowdown for Jonathan. After on the second chicane.
Got it. Right, so we've got some action here. Adam Wright and Jonathan Foote. Looks like Send has already done the job. As we head down to Mulsanne Corner. Oh, we're in Indianapolis, sorry. My bad. Oh, yeah. There we go, took it in there. Looked like a really good, clean slipstream overtake. There's more going on here. That's Callum Mooney and Craig Evans, I think.
Wow, did pretty well way outside there.
He did, yeah. He gave room, that was for sure. AAA moving forward. 5 spots at the minute. Oh, Jonathan's tucked right up here. He's got a BSTV yellow wall in front of him, though. Oh, he's managed it. Into Porsche curves. And this is looking back from Adam's car. So in that exchange, Ben has moved back 2 positions. I think this is just going to go on for a while, Bill. There's so much slipstream advantage here.
Yeah. I would imagine if they stay in a group, that's going to happen a lot. And also, the inset looking out Jamie Wilson's windshield. Jamie's currently in 9th position.
Yeah, right behind that battle we were just with, actually.
Yep, it is. That's right.
Callum. Callum's under pressure from one of his own teammates, AAA. This isn't for class honours. AAA is a pro car, green banner. Callum is an AM car with the orange. And now under some pressure from Baz. Baz takes the safe line through there. Gets all his speed off first. It's not a bad thing to do, to be honest, because you still get a good run out of Dunlop. As Marcus is going to do on Carl Hardy here. Potentially.
Yeah, kind of.
Where have you gone, Bill?
Sorry?
All right. You just cut out for me, that's all. And Jamie Wilson. He's kind of lurking, isn't he? He's stalking his prey at the minute.
In front of him is Ben Cullen, actually. That's who's in front of him. And we've got Marcus Blitz and Carl Hardy side by side.
Yeah, Marcus has got that done.
Stacy's in, but she doesn't have her microphone on.
There we go. Good evening, Stacey.
Oh,
And at a very poignant point in the race, that's Jonathan Foote, and is that Adam? Adam? Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, what a shame.
What happened here then? Oh, right. So, yeah, lots of badness happened just there. Good evening to you, Stacey. How you doing?
I'm all good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Hello, Stacy. How you doing, baby?
All good, Bill. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks.
And good evening, Sam.
So, he's pulled alongside. He's not quite alongside, necessarily. Carrying an awful lot of speed into it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let the steward sort it out. Anyway, right at the very front of the field, here we are. So 2 Paceworks car, 1 ex-Paceworks driver, who's closing fast, very clearly, on JVZ.
Well, depending how
JVZ
that...
even, sorry Bill, JVZ, even though, even
ahead.
past Tace Simons in that process, yes.
We must have missed that somewhere.
Well, I just went back to it when it happened, so...
Alright.
Yeah.
Never been the best for paying attention. Anyway. So, Stacey, Le Mans, you must know this one.
Right. Absolutely awesome.
Brilliant. It's certainly that... Hey?
Not driven it, obviously.
No, no. Have you been to Le Mans, Sam?
Never.
Never.
And I live pretty close to it, in fact.
I know you live like a few hours away, don't you?
Yeah, and I'm moving even closer to it in next month. But I don't think I will go to Le Mans ever, because
Why?
at least as long as it's owned by the ACO, because I think they are just of assets. So I don't want to give them money.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I do love the 24-hour race. I just wish it was not owned by the ACO. That's it.
Yeah, I think you're in good company there.
Well, probably all of the sim racers hate ACO, so that's okay. And probably 95% of the people watching the WEC races. But yeah.
Yep, I think you're absolutely right. Oh, here we go. Adam Watson on an ex-teammate. The ex-teammate being Tice Simons. Now, you don't often see Tice getting overtaken, certainly not twice in one race. So this is new territory for us, really. JVZ breaks the toe for him. He's going to hold the racing line here. Round they go through the first chicane on Mulsanne Straight.
There could be a lot more to that little competition than meets the eye, since Adam Watson was a former, depending how they parted company, I'm not trying to create any problems, but...
Oh, I am.
You know, it would...
Let's create problems. Let's create them.
You know, it would definitely make you feel good to pass your ex-compadres, let's face it.
Especially the one with probably the highest I rating.
Wow.
Oh, side by side, they obviously trust one another. They've raced together for years.
Ah, that was close. Holy hell.
Oh, here we go. 3 into 1 don't go, boys. They're going to try it anyway. Sorry, go on, Stacey.
Pluto's lost 2 places.
Oh, he has, yeah.
Although he's gained 1 back.
Is that someone going round in the background? No, maybe not. So this is Jamie Wilson. He's been stalking San Cullen for a bit now. And he's getting himself stalked by Marcel Kempenaar, who's the lead AM car at the minute, who's hiding behind that massive BMW.
God, they are huge, aren't they? Jeez. Like a runaway Buick, for God's sake.
Yeah, you could hide one of those. You know those massive dump trucks that that's the size of someone's house?
Yeah, yeah.
There could be one of them driving behind that BMW. You wouldn't even know.
Titan Terex, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
They're like about 90 feet tall.
Yeah.
Or what do you use? What do you use over there? Meters? 30 meters tall.
Yeah. Robert says,
out into the sand pit.
yeah, this early in the race he'd be happy to be second and save some fuel. I think you're probably right, but I don't think that these guys have that in their genetics. Guessing you've not been back on the sim rig, Stacey?
I haven't any time, to be honest.
No, you've been out and about.
Went down to Plymouth Friday, so haven't had a chance this weekend, and I've been working today.
Right, okay.
Car shopping.
Cars? Have you not got enough cars?
Nah. Plenty
What
of
is it,
reasons
5?
why. Yeah, 5 and 2 motorbikes we got here.
Unbelievable.
I can remember the days when I used to have an armed guard bring all my registration renewals. I had too many damn vehicles.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. God, must have been 10, 15 at once. It was terrible. Between motorhomes and trailers and cars. Jesus.
Wow.
Awesome.
Not really.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We need to update. Ty Simons has lost out. He's now in 3rd place.
Wow.
So, is this a fuel-saving tactic, do you think? He's happy to lose these positions?
He
Because
got to slow down.
Oh, well.
Ah.
Race director says he got slowed down, so that's less fun.
And he said it very dramatically, too.
He did, yeah.
He must be getting acting lessons.
I was a little bit scared, it has to be said. So, manna from heaven for Adam Watson. He's got 2nd place. And the tractor beam on 1st. Here we go again with Marcel Kempenaar. Today's highest spinner. Ooh, that doesn't look like a good line through there. Oh, dear.
That was a side slapper.
Yeah, door-to-door with Sand Cullen, who didn't at that point. I think he was entirely the victim there.
Whoa.
There's a very shallow line into the first chicane from Marcel Kempenaar, it has to be said.
You know, I'll tell you...
Here we go. We're just going to watch it again. So he seemed to carry a lot of speed in, and, straight line the corner pretty much.
Well, he kind of came in an awful shallow angle.
Yes, yeah. Ooh, flashing lights. Adam Watson. No, none of that's acceptable here.
He ain't gonna move.
We are the no flashy light club, me and Bill.
Damn straight.
That's funny.
Smash them damn things.
Yeah, kill him. Anyway, anger over. Adam Watson going for the lead here.
Wow, look
or is he?
Look at the draw here. I mean,
He's tucked back in again. Oh, and he's let Tice go. So I wonder if that was in any way orchestrated between the two Paceworks cars. So, wow, gee whiz, I didn't know they were that close.
Whoa.
So he's kept well out of the way and then didn't want anything to do with that, which is very good racing. He's decided that there is another hour and 10 minutes of racing to go.
Nerves of steel from Ty Simons on that one. Wow. Or some other part of his body. I'm not quite sure, but...
Sphincter of steel.
Yeah, or... B-A-double-L's.
Hey, have you seen what David's put on the chat?
Not yet. Yeah. So David Heavey says those were angry my ex-teammate is beating me flashes from Adam Watson. That's funny stuff. Why doesn't David race with us anymore? Why is he not our friend?
What's happened, David?
So the light is fading now. And the Las Vegas car, which is the Ford.
Oh, look at that. That was Ty Simon making a pass, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Good spot, Bill. Yeah, the Ford has now turned into the Las Vegas.
Somebody's
Sunset
around back
Strip
there.
car. Oh, they are. Is that Marcel? It is. It's Marcel, king of the spinners. Chicane. Second part of it, or the first part? Second part. He's getting dead shallow here, too fast. Over he goes. Over the bumps. Yeah, he's picking his fillings. Oh, come on.
Baby.
Even though I know it's a replay, it still made me do that.
It's Calamuni. Whoa!
Good responses, or reactions, sorry.
I bet that sphincter must have tightened up on that one. Whoa,
I'm
baby.
right. So, it's funny, isn't it, Bill? As soon as the light goes, things happen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Adam Watson is back ahead of JBZ.
Wow.
That must have just happened. And Chris Shaw is very much stalking this lot. Adam Watson says, no thanks. Weaving on the track.
He says, I'll do it too. Okay, good.
I think they're having a laugh, to be honest.
David,
He's trying to shake him loose. Keep him out of his slipstream. He's done him.
he got by him.
That's
Too.
a good overtake. I think he's been let to have it as such. We shall have to come back to this in the post-race interviews. David Heavey says if we weren't friends, he wouldn't be here. No, fair enough. He doesn't have the time, apparently. Also, fair enough. Chris Shaw sticking to these three like glue. I mean, they're obviously slowing each other down, right?
I'll tell you, David is doing, Chris is doing a tremendous job.
Yeah, if only Send was doing better.
I was thinking that when you guys were talking about David Heavey so much, I was going to tell David, if you have a problem, call Pete on the back phone. He'll try to deal with it.
Yeah. So, Stacey, Send should be doing better, right?
Definitely. What's going on?
Yeah.
Ooh, she sounds very stern just then. Whoa.
Yeah. Too right.
Disappointed in Ben. But fair enough, he said he's beating his teammate.
Yeah. There's plenty of spare spaces, David, so always room for one more. Marcel Kempenaar, pretty much doing a recovery drive from himself, isn't he? So he's got himself into 5th. He was the pole man for AM class. Leader of AM at the minute is Stefan Goebel, who's under a lot of pressure here from Jonathan Foote. Obviously, this is not for the same class, but you still get points, you know? Yeah, you paid points by position, so hopefully Stefan can stay ahead. Second in AM at the minute is Baz Sluter. He's in his Porsche a little bit further back down the road. Oh, Brendan, what's going on? What happened to Brendan? Strange place to be stood still.
He made a boo-boo.
I think he did do a boo-boo, yeah.
Yeah.
So Adam's been overtaken again by Tice. I reckon they're only doing this so they get some footage.
Yeah.
Because usually we do 5 seconds of footage for every hour that Tice races.
And I think Chris Shaw kind of suspects that maybe these guys will have a little coming together and he can just limp through there without working too hard.
Yeah, has the Ferrari always had neon lights on its wing mirrors?
I have no idea.
I know it's always had the light around the window, but that's a bit different, having the light around the wing mirror, on the wing mirrors. Ooh, that's quite a good overtake from Marcel, as long as he doesn't spin it coming through Dunlop.
Hey, Stefan Goebel's pretty impressive. He, of all those VTS guys, he's the quietest, but yet he's worked the hardest and he's going the fastest. Good for him.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Poor guy, when he first started racing with us, he was so embarrassed he didn't want to come on the air with us. That was funny. Well,
yeah.
I guess when you hear us, you know why you didn't want to come on the air. God almighty.
I don't know what you mean, Bill. So, Stacey, Ty Simons, do you reckon he's going to do it yet again?
Oh yeah, of course he is.
Right, okay.
And I hope I haven't jinxed him for saying that now.
I think it'd be interesting if you had done, because that would mean that he's got a race for something with other cars near him. Jonathan Foote closing in on the back of Stefan's car. He's going to pop out, maybe. no, happy to stay there for now. Into the second chicane of Mulsanne Straight.
I'd like to say that I'd like Chris Shaw to win, but I mean, he's holding on the back.
I think he's doing more than holding on. I think he's fuel saving back there.
I do too.
Yeah.
And to get mixed up with these three guys going back and forth is probably a risky situation as well.
Yeah, especially when you're less than a second away from the first place. You can make that back easily on one lap when they're pitting.
We're not even halfway yet, so he's got nothing to worry about. If he starts fading, that's a different story.
Yep. So, still watching Jonathan Foote, yet to effect a pass on Stefan. Ben's still using my Sunday name on the chat. As he's disappointed in you, Stacey, for jumping on my bandwagon. The bandwagon was always there, Send. And there's plenty of room on it. Oh, no. Oh, gee whiz. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Was that Marcel again? Oh, Craig, what are you doing, mate?
He's going to spin it this time. Like he touched the inside curb or grass or something over there.
Yeah, he got infected with Kempenaritis. It's a new condition. We found it today. Oh, we got pits going on.
Yeah.
So the two leaders, or two of the leaders, I should say, JVZ and Ty Simons, both box a car. Now
that's interesting.
This is before 1/3 distance. So we're 26.5 minutes in. Such a slow pit lane at Le Mans.
Every time we're in this pit lane, all I can think of is Gary Craig rolling backwards in here. That was hilarious.
That was
so
brilliant.
Funny. That was so funny. Oh my god. He must have gone back about 10 spots. It was funny.
So, meanwhile, Jonathan Foote is still behind Stefan. Stefan's doing a good job of staying ahead, or Jonathan Foote is doing a good job of fuel saving. Anybody's guess. Triple A is behind these guys. He's up 11 places.
Yep, he's closing in.
And recently, he's been a little bit crashy as Triple A. His safety rating would suggest that, yes, he's been a bit crashy as well. So at least I'm justified in saying that.
Maybe he has done the Spa 24.
Don't you normally get safety rating from doing the Spa 24?
No,
oh,
you
I
lose.
know what you mean.
Well, if people do it like me, you gain safety rating, but most of people on iRacing tend to use track limits on Spa, so they lose safety rating.
Yeah, fair enough. Gary says, thanks, Bill, for reminding everybody of the rolling back incident. It was funny.
Funny. That was brilliant, Gary, really. Come on.
So, hang on a minute. No, that's fine. And Sen says that bandwagon, like my racing, doesn't go very far. It's disappointing of you. It really is. So this is Ty Simons after his pit stop. Back in
Whoa!
Woohoo! 15th place.
Wow.
Oh dear. Is that Marco? It is.
He and Tice got side by side there, and Tice survived and Marco didn't.
Yeah, I don't know whether I don't think there was any contact. That is a massive send from Ty Simons. Oh, there is.
He got him on the quarter panel, yeah.
Be interesting to see that a bit nearer, because the cars looked quite far away.
Stan says, okay, there you go.
Yeah, here we go. It was a massive send.
Oh, how's that? Is that close enough for you? Wow.
Yeah. Again, I'm not sure it wasn't a little bit of netcode, but yeah. For me, that was optimistic at best, really, for Tice, where he was
Yeah.
on the track at that point. Don't know whether he missed his braking point, but I would suggest there's an apology due somewhere.
He's fresh out of the pits too. I really wonder, maybe cold tires or something. You never know.
I don't know whether they'd have taken tyres after only doing 26 minutes of racing.
That's true. Probably not.
Can tell you they have not, looking at the time.
All right, excellent. Cheers, Race Director Sam Bouzon.
And funnily enough, when I said for Martin, when he pitted after lap 1, they put
Yeah.
about the same amount of fuel. 18.5 seconds for Thijs and Joachim, and 17 seconds for Martin after the first lap.
He went out on quali fuel.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
And he's still mired way back in 19th place.
No, that's a killer.
Oh, here we go. Paul Burgess in the pits, as Sam just said. Callum Mooney making his way around. Oh, here we go. Massive pile of traffic. Pit lane is the busiest part of the track.
That was
right
Yaz.
now.
Yaz coming in, I believe. Yaz,
Yeah, that's Yaz, not Yaz.
You're still
He's in
saying
the-
that.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's in the top half of the field. As soon as he's in the bottom half of the field, that really... Oh, hang on. That's the most unique way to get in the pits ever. Can we just replay the BMW that's in front of these
Whoa! Jeez,
Woohoo!
almost a collision there.
Here we go. Watch this. Brilliant. Craig, where you going, mate? This way. Right a bit, left a bit, left a bit. There we go.
He was trying to find the drift course.
Well, it's night time, isn't it? None of them can see anything. There's the Las Vegas Ford. Not happy with Marco Lewert in front of him.
Yeah, you got the flashy lights on him.
That would deserve the flashy lights, to be fair. I know you don't like
Look at
it.
that. Whoa!
Wow.
Nothing wrong with it. So everybody's in pit lane. Adam Watson's just carried on, same as Chris Shaw. It'd be interesting to see, are they close together? They're not, are they? There's like 4 seconds between them now. So Adam Watson has fully checked out. There's Adam. Oh, sorry, Bill.
I'm going to retract what I was going to say.
Okie dokie.
How's Chris Shaw's times? Is he actually speeding up or not?
Say that again, Stacey, sorry.
Chris Shaw, is he actually speeding up or not? Is he actually dropping back?
He's dropping back, yeah. Adam's doing laps just over a second faster.
Wow.
Two last time. Yes, yeah, 2 last time.
Wow.
Oh, there's a lot of attempts at breaking the toe going on down the straight here.
And Carl Hardy's leaving the pits. He's been in the pits.
Granted, it's night time and none of you can see anything. Carl Hardy's left the pits, did you say?
Yes, sir.
Good information. Colin McAllister's been in the pits for quite a long time,
Yeah,
I think.
I noticed that.
He'd have got an unsafe pit entry, though, wouldn't he? So he'll be serving a penalty. Oh, no, that was
Oh.
Craig, wasn't it? Sorry, that was Craig Evans, his teammate.
Maybe the team gets penalized. Here he is entering the pits.
That's hilarious. Maybe the team gets been. Oh, both of them did the same thing. Oh dear.
Jeez.
Okay, and just let me make a note of that for the next broadcast. Going to be lots of jokes about entering pit lane. So both of them would have got done for an unsafe pit entry. Although Colin's still in there, that looks terminal somehow. I don't know. Oh no, he's back out. It's fine. Just getting worried then. Who's this now? Adam, race leader, and Chris.
Marcus Blitz is doing a pretty good job of holding off JVZ, I'll tell you.
He is, yeah. Obviously, Marcus owes us a pit stop. But this won't be making JVZ at all happy. He's going to be losing time and traction, looking at the way he's sawing away at that wheel. obviously the car in front's making his car light at the front. There goes Marcus. This isn't good. But he's gone drifting. This isn't dirt road, mate. This is normal racing.
AAA.
That'll be an unsafe pit entry again.
Yep.
Penn spotted it and called it out in the in-game chat. So there's JVZ heading round again. And after all of that, Ty Simons is now the race leader.
Well, full circle.
Full circle. The only difference really is that Chris Shaw has been spat out of the back of that top 4.
Yeah, he's dropped a lot of space, isn't he? Wow.
Yeah. Be nice to think he can claw that all back again so that we get a nice tight race at the top. Adam Watson's definitely in there like swimwear. What do you think of the top 4 runners, Stacey?
I think they're doing a good job, but we really need to see Chris Shaw back up there, to be fair.
Great. And the Las Vegas Ford, what's your opinion on that? It's lit up like Blackpool at the minute.
Bit bright.
Isn't that just? Can you imagine going into a parking lot and going, I wonder where my car is? And you press your keys and that thing lights up. You're like, oh, right, okay then.
It's
Didn't need
like,
to do
hello, there's my car. I'm everybody else. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm here.
It's like the Kardashian car, isn't it? It's like, hello. I think you better be getting that statement ready again, Bill. Oh, he's done him. Yeah, he's just popped it just enough in front of Marco to make him think twice about actually turning in. It was good.
We've got Bash Luter coming by Callum Mooney, I believe.
Yeah, this is actually quite good.
Okay.
It is currently stuck on replay.
Wow. Well, I'm on the iRacing screen right now.
Yeah, it's just for Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see a black screen for the next few minutes while we get all sorted out here. We've had a technical issue. Okay, no problem. So I shall keep everybody abridged of what's going on. I can't show you the pictures, but I can tell you that at the pointy end, Ty Simons, your pro race leader, is leading by 2.87 seconds. He is leading over Adam Watson, who is now a privateer, I think. We don't know his team name. If he gets in the top 5, we'll interview him and find out what the hell's going on with that. He leads JVZ by 3 seconds. And JVZ leads Chris Shaw by 5 seconds. So there's been a lot of gap eked out there. And then Chris Shaw leads Paul Burgess by 10 seconds. So that's a pretty hefty margin. Who in turn leads Jamie Wilson by a further 8.8 seconds. So big gaps outside the top 4.
Yeah.
In AM, Stefan is still leading by 3.9 seconds. No, he's not. He's not leading by very much now, actually. He and Marcel Kempen are about to share kind of similar kind of territory. As is Baz Sluter, he's closing in on them. He's 4 seconds behind them. Callum Mooney is half a second behind Baz, so that'll get a bit tasty soon. Marcus has done Yaz, who wouldn't. And that puts Yaz in 5th place behind Marcus, who is a pro car. So that makes Yaz 4 seconds behind Callum. and he's got a bit of work to do to get back on terms. But he's safe really where he is. There's a good 50 seconds or something back to Craig Evans in that class. Marco is your last running pro car, Marco Lowett, and Colin McAllister is your last running AM car.
We've got Ben on the chat asking if we can stop the race until the broadcast comes back.
That's because Sand is inherently lazy. And therefore, we're going to say, no, that ain't happening. And to answer Rob Venn's question, power cut, thunder, or act of God? All of those we're gonna agree to right now. It looks like Sam is slowly getting back on terms with the broadcast. I'm gonna rejoin his stream now, or not his stream, his connection in SDK, as we get Callum fighting with Baz here. Baz looks like he's. Hang on, no, Callum has put out. You can't see, can you? Because it's dark. Baz gave him room, apparently, because Callum was very thankful for the fact. And in the distance here, we've got the disco wagon of Martin Versluven behind Yaz Not Yaz. Do we think it's Yaz driving or not, Stacey?
Oh, it's gotta be Yaz. I mean, when he said before that he was putting in so much time and effort, yeah, it's gotta be our Yaz. You're not convinced though, are you, Pete?
Not at all. Not even nearly. The fact that Martine absolutely gapped him immediately does suggest it is Yaz, but I'm still sticking with the fact that it's not.
What about Bill? What's your thoughts, Bill?
Not quite sure. I'm inclined to agree with Pete.
And what about Sam?
Sam's probably scrambling to try to get things working. I don't know.
Yeah, he's clearly in the background.
Sorting things out.
Yeah. And he's doing a good job of it. We recovered in under 2 minutes, so that's good. Baz are taking lots and lots of extra track, is the term, in inverted commas. That's gonna end up with him in a wall if he carries on like that. No car on iRacing likes to dip a wheel off, unless you're doing dirt racing, of course. Ryan Walker made reference to Gary Craig doing that. And thanks for Gary for telling us that he could hear us again. Always good to understand where we're at in terms of broadcasting.
You have it back, Pete?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, Pete says he's back on the stream. I don't have it. I still have the old one. Do I have to... Oh, there you go. Okay. It's gone.
Cool. Right. Back in business, people. Stacey, Ty Simons now has a 3.9 second lead.
How's yours going?
Yeah. Do you know
Still
any?
time,
Yeah, there is. Do you know any snipers, good ones, that can just take him out without anybody noticing?
Well, I don't know. If you can get Ben Cullen round there, I'm sure he'll give it a go for you.
Yeah, that's true. I'm still hopeful that Yaz will finish ahead of Ben. Ben's luck will only last for so long. We've seen it before. This is Marcus Bletz. This is for class honours, by the way, but it's way down in their class. This is 11th and 12th that we're looking at. And Marcus wants that 11th place off Martine Versluven in the disco car. Disco. I reckon they should make it flash as it goes around the track, and have some like subwoofer speakers like pointing out from the sides, light ones, so it doesn't like weigh the car down any.
That would look pretty cool on screen, to be fair.
Yeah, and some hydraulics, you know, like they do, and they bounce up and down and stuff.
And lights underneath the car.
Oh, underlighting. Oh, then it make it look like it was floating. Doesn't, does it? But they think it does, so that's fine.
So chappy though, so chappy.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. And you could have the music from Shaft playing in the background. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Bill, I love your sound effects. They're always brilliant.
That's so much better than mine. Send on the chat says, "Wow, just wow." He's obviously wowed by my insightful chat about the Ford.
Your commentary, yes.
Yeah. I can understand it. I mean, he's quite boring, isn't he? Dull, grey, or beige.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Grey or beige? Grey. We'll go with grey. Send Grey Cullen.
I've got to put it out there. I am still Team Cullen. I think he's awesome, and I think he's absolutely hilarious.
Disconnector. Get rid of it. No room for that kind of language here. There's no need to swear.
Stacey's over there going, hello?
Yeah.
Come on.
I think I'm the only one in the booth that actually says, when you're doing one of those long races, you've got to get Ben in because he's so funny, but you always say no.
No, no way. I
I'll tell
don't
you,
want people getting bored with the stream.
I'm not quite sure whether Pete or Ben gets better pictures on the Discord. I'll tell you, you guys are amazing. I don't know where you find those pictures.
Yeah. Funny. I think Ben's got it over on me because I don't know I don't want to know even what he types in to get some of them, but
it's
my
amazing.
God,
Wow.
Are you really going to do that on your teammate? Oh, he is as well. He's done him.
Jeez.
Martin Verschluven over Bad Sluter. Oh, who's that? Marcus. Marcus kind of. It's like the Hound of the Baskervilles. He kind of came out of the fog. It was hilarious.
Whoa.
Oh, he's lost it massively in Dunlop and he spun right round. Didn't hit anything, so no harm done. But it was just like the Hound of the Baskervilles coming out of the fog. It was just brilliant. And Rob says with neons and stuff, it could have sponsorship from Halfords. That's hilarious. We've got to stay with this.
Now,
disco car.
Now, Halfords is it a car type place that like a Snoop Dogg shops or something like that?
You would think so, but no. It's like the boring place. I know other people that call it Halfords because it can be more expensive than other places. You need to get that statement out good and quick now, Bill.
Why, they're not our sponsor, are they?
No.
Okay.
And never will be now. But yeah, he's right.
I know they've been very involved in BTCC for years.
Ben says that's low. I think he's referring to my grey or beige comment.
Yeah.
He says, Bill, it's like an auto zone, so
okay.
That's
Okay.
the equivalent.
Thank you,
in
Ben.
America.
I got you. Okay, thank you.
There goes the cone. The cone of much guidance.
There goes another
one.
Bing. See you later.
Well, Callum, where you going, mate?
Well, a lot of cones in this course die quickly.
Carl. Pretty sure Carl cut something there, all locked up. There was lots of smoke or dust. It's still filtering away in the background if you look carefully.
You don't think it's
on the stream.
You don't think it's pie heating up, do you?
It could be, yeah. The heat haze over his pie.
That's terrible. I like Carl. I shouldn't tease him so much.
No, Carl is awesome. Great chap.
He sure is.
So we've got two battles going on at the moment. You often get it like this in these long races where everybody splits up. They'll come back together soon enough. We've got two races going on. There's this one, which is Craig Evans versus Carl Hardy. We're at the bottom end of the field at the moment. I was trying to find a better way to say it, but sorry lads, you're at the bottom. And then you've got what we were watching, which is Stefan and Marcel. Those are the two battles closest on track at the moment. Anybody else wants footage? Speed up or slow down, it's that simple.
Or send money to Pete Bingham, care of BSTV Esports.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, wait a minute. No, actually, to Sam Boozin. That's right.
Yep. So, do you reckon Carl's going to get done here, Stacey?
No, he's not.
No, he's going into Indianapolis now. Fast right-hander here. Oh, he's backed out. Craig's backed out. Must have been his DJ show got in the way. Oh no, that's somebody else. Oh, Carl's locked up.
Big lockup, yep.
I thought Carl had green wheels normally, isn't that right?
Yeah,
Is right. That's usually his trademark, green wheels.
I think he should have wheels that are the same colour as the lid of a pie. Can you do brown in iRacing? I'm not sure.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you one thing. He looks like he's in the David Ayers,
Yeah.
whatever the heck.
David-
I'm sorry, David.
We'll go with David Evans.
David Evers paint job.
Sen says it's not all about me. He's talking about the Stacy Sniper comment. There you go. Ooh,
Oh,
got another-
somebody's in. Somebody just pulled in the pits. Who was that? Carl?
No, Craig again. Maybe he'll do it without going over the grass this time. There we go. See, you can do it, these Black Diamond boys. What did you say, Stacey?
Craig Evans, 50,000 watts of power.
I'm just reading Ben's comment at the top. He said, "No, you called me the version of Pete in this race, Stacey." I'm like, did I? Hang on a minute. I'm the only one that sticks up for you, Ben. Behave.
It really is. So
Good
don't
thing.
take out your friends.
Good thing Ben's level after that comment. He's level to drive into the wall.
Yeah, true. Sorry, did I say friends? I mean friend. Anyway, let's not make it more than it is. Yeah.
Really.
So here's the world champion spinning top. I don't know where I'm
Oh,
going
you're
with
talking
this.
about
but it's
Mark
not
and Kempener, huh?
Yep.
Pete, call him Mr. 360.
360. That's brilliant.
Whoa.
Brilliant.
Stacy, good one.
Right, we need to can we change his number, Sam? Can we change his
The
car number? Or
360?
is he in charge of that?
Anywhere
Sam-
between
Sam's
180,
dead.
anywhere between 180 and 360 will do.
Yeah. That's class. So,
Who stopped on
Oh,
course?
who's that? It's Carl.
Oh,
what are you
no.
Can you pan the camera to the right? I reckon there's a Ginster stand. That's got to be a hardware failure. Nobody does that.
Oh,
I think
wow.
there's a pie stand behind the tree. We cannot see it, but there's one.
I know there's a KFC, isn't there?
Believe me.
There's a KFC further back. Yeah. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. As in, he's reset the car to the pits.
What the heck
think.
happened?
No, he hasn't. Still there. Okay. That's weird. Maybe it was a real life pie.
Well, Ryan Walker has said in the chat that Cole likes to eat pies while racing, so
Maybe it's his pie stop.
maybe he dropped a bit on his lap.
I think Gary's got it right. He said VR fail. I reckon that is exactly it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and he is in the pits. Sam's just said. Race director's just said.
And while he's rebooting that, might as well have a pie, right?
Yeah, well, it would be rude not to, right?
Yeah, I mean, what the heck, you know?
Sam says I must have no friends because I take everyone out. I don't take everybody out. I just take the ones out that are near me when I'm trying to race. Well, Ben's got it all sorted. He said he should get a Pimax VR headset. Nice.
Very clever.
Like what you did there. I like your work. It's good.
Too bad we didn't have a little snare drum in the background.
Yeah.
You know,
2 drums and a cymbal, folks. 2 drums and a cymbal.
That's right. A snare, a small tom, and a cymbal. That's right.
So, running through the order of victims. Ty Simons is your race leader in pro. At the moment, he's leading, sadly, like he normally does, 6.2 seconds ahead. Anybody going to be able to put anything for him, Stacey? Stacey's dead. That's a song by the Vandals, by the way. Hey, what?
I just sent you a message to say I'm just stepping away for a minute.
Why would you want to do that? I'm going to have to... No, it's not. Not Stacey's dead, is it? It's My Girlfriend's Dead by the Vandals, which is a hilarious song. Stacey's mom is... Hang on a minute, who's that? Stacey's mom. Fountains of Wayne. There you go. Right, we're back to normal. Pete has got his song titles correct. It's all good again.
I'll be back shortly.
Cheers.
I'm glad she told us this time. It makes me look less silly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The poor girl. 3.
The poor girl's got a problem. The poor.
That's Clyde. Clyde's on the chat saying Carl stopped for 3.14 pi, which is actually pi, isn't it? What is pi? What is the value of pi?
3.1417.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Who knew? I think that's a pure accident on Clyde's part. There's no way he's in. Oh, hang on. The spinner at 360 is here again.
Marcel, yeah. It's almost like he has a short track or tight short track turn brake bias on this car or something. Wow, it just swaps ends every time he touches the brake pedal.
I think we're going to have to call him dead or alive. And for anybody in the UK right now, that is hilarious, by the way.
Let me tell you something. He is darn lucky that there wasn't somebody near him. They could have really T-boned that car. A lot of problems.
Yeah, totally. Let's see if anybody laughs at the joke that I just made. It's only going to be funny for British people. Race director in the background just went, Clyde reckons that Stacey's gone for a poo.
Oh, jeez.
Otherwise known as a... What was his name? Oh, dear. Oh, why has it just left my head? What's his name? A foggy. Gone for a foggy. Oh, go on. What's that?
We're making Martin's dinner.
What? He really is a romper suit Brennan, isn't he? Can't make his own dinner.
Oh, it's my turn.
As long as you take it in turns, that's fine. His is some Cow and Gate cream of chicken soup. Just to answer Wobbly's question, no, you haven't. That event has not happened yet. So Ty Simon still leads by less now, 5.8 seconds only. Here he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adam Watson is in second place. He leads JVZ, his one-time teammate, by 3 seconds. We'll see him come around that corner in the background in a minute. But anyway, Chris Shaw is next in line. He's a massive 13 seconds back now. How has that happened, Bill?
I have no idea.
I don't know how that's happened. I know that JVZ's doing some very, very good laps. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just the fact that Chris has fallen away.
Chris is probably tired from driving for 24 hours before now.
Don't give him excuses. He's got an in-car light. Just for those at home that have never seen it, if we go on board with Chris quickly, there you go. There's the nightlight for the racers. Some people have it on, some people don't. I don't know that it helps or hinders, to be honest, in a simulator, but some people like it. Sorry, Bill.
He looks like one of the Blue Men group that perform in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he could be a feature on the next Intel advert. In 5th place is Paul Burgess, and he's quite a distance back again. He's 11 seconds back. We're watching Marco Lewert at the moment, who did this. Oh, he's got a long way to go before he's any kind of Marcel Kempenaar.
Marco, they build so many nice race cars in Germany and Europe. Why are you driving that thing?
Oh, pit stops are happening again, Bill.
Oh, who we got coming in this time? Ty Simons, here he comes.
And
JVZ. They both pitted together. That's interesting.
I think Send is responding to my dead or alive comment.
And here comes Chris Shaw also. Not a bad move on his part, I don't think.
No, I think that's the right thing to do. He's quite a way back. Oh, Burgess of the Pole is also pitting. I like the way they do that light up pit entry thing at Lemons.
I don't know.
There's a lot of smoke or dust or something on the way into pit lane there. So I think somebody's lost it, binned it, or got a little bit wide on the entrance. It's not hard to do, it has to be said.
One of the marshals is smoking a reefer down there or something. I don't know.
Nice Simons. Back out in 3rd place. So he's done a pit stop and he's come out behind Jamie Wilson. I don't know the last time I've said those words, to be honest. I don't think ever. He's that dominant in this series at the moment.
And JVZ's back a few places from him, no less. Chris Shaw's behind Ben Cullen.
Ooh, what was that? Was that the cause of the smoke, Marco Lewert? No, that's new smoke then. So he's piled it into pit lane very, very hot and then had to do this. That's an unsafe. Ooh, that's just terrible. He's fully blocked it for anybody else that would have come down pit road, but didn't. I do hate.
Me too.
Here.
I know what you're gonna. I know what you're gonna say. I agree with you. Bites.
It does bite. So Tice has got past Jamie Wilson in his Leyland Route Master Team Chimera car. I've heard that you can get a family of 8 in there.
8 what? Gorillas? Good lord, thing's huge.
That's class. Fastest lap of the race is who do you think it is, Bill?
Ty Simons. Adam Watson. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, Adam
Good
Watson.
for him. Wow, that's a great time.
It is a good time when you consider that the next man in line, I think, is Jonathan Foote. No. Who is it? No, it's JVZ with a 346.04. Now, what's this? This is Jamie. Oh. No, nothing. Back to Dead or Alive. Marcel Kempenaar. He's not. He is.
Wow.
Alright, Sam. That deserves a slow-mo.
Okay, ladies
Here
and
we
gentlemen,
go.
here it is in slow motion.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round,
Slow
round.
down, Pete. Slow down, Pete. Copyright issues, please. We don't want to strike. That was
Isn't it
good,
so
though.
many
That was
seconds of
good.
music?
No, that means the channel could close.
Let Pete go. He's a rock star.
Yeah, not at singing. I need a guitar to do that. Oh dear. Rob Venn says, a family of 8 and 2 tons of bricks.
Yeah, really.
That's brilliant. Alan Toon, good evening, Sir Alan.
Sir Alan, good evening, buddy. He's our royalty member.
He really is. Oh, that's a new
Well,
line.
there's a little shortcut there, yeah.
Yeah, that's where they're... a massive slowdown, yeah. That's where they're going to redesign the track in 20 years, AAA. So you're 20 years too early for that line?
If you go back on Mike Hawthorne's day, that wouldn't have been there. You could have gone straight up that hill.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So your AM field at the minute is being led by, unbelievably, dead or alive himself, Marcel Kempenaar, the spinning top.
He's the only AM driver with only one pit stop, though. So
And that's
he still
why.
needs to go through.
In that case, I'm not going to bother with this.
You don't think that's an odd way of trying to save fuel, do you?
Well, spinning around.
Yeah.
It's certainly novel. I'll say that.
Shouldn't be, but
I think he needs to look at his setup and brake bias massively.
yeah,
I
it looks
think.
like he's got way too much. I mean, I can't believe you spin that many times.
No. So there's the difference between someone having their inner light off, their in-car night light off. Although I think that Porsche's got it on. Who is that? Oh, it's Send. Oh, he has got it on. It's just not as bright as the Ferrari. This is Chris Shaw about to show Send how it's done. I've only said that so it winds him up. No, he's letting him go.
Let him go, yeah. That was very gentlemanly of you, Ben.
Most wooden statement of the night, apart from the one that I made earlier. I don't know what this means, right, in Alan Toon's head, but he said he was bashing his box and lost track of the time.
Well, you can call it lilac if you want, Mr. Ronan, but not sure that's the name you should. Well, I'm gonna stop there. Sorry.
I'm a little scarred by it, if I'm being perfectly honest. Sand says he still has to pit. Where is he anyway? Oh, because he's fighting with... wait, no, sorry, he's not fighting with Chris Shaw. What's this now? Oh, Adam Watson, your provisional, I'm going to call it race leader, has entered pit lane.
He has indeed.
Sand is now he's now overtaking Chris. Is he? Nobody knows. What are these guys doing? Are these really our drivers? Oh, that looks not good from either Yaz Not Yaz or Baz. Oh, look at that. He's got the Silverstone wing on. That is Yaz. Confirmed. Yaz is driving Yaz's car.
It's got a Silverstone wing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I think he's backed it into a wall somewhere. Right. Oh, there we go. Oh, Yaz. Oh. What's going on here?
Yeah. He was caroming back and forth there a little bit.
Yeah, so this is Adam Watson leading. He owes us a pit stop over Ty Simons. No, he doesn't. He doesn't owe us a pit stop, does he?
1.25 seconds he's leading by. Wow.
I feel like I need to, like, rinse my eyeballs. You know, like on on a cartoon where they take their eyes out, wash them, put them back in again? Because I can't believe what I'm seeing. What's happened there? Oh dear.
You know how
I have no idea.
Pete, you know how we were talking about Ivan Batman's being here driving in the dark?
Yeah.
He said, good thing. Well, did you read he just had his spine fixed or something? He's going to be
Yeah, I didn't want to say that because that would make me look bad. Because I'd like joked about a person who's just had spine operation.
Pete, you're beyond that right now, so it doesn't really matter, okay?
Like way beyond it. Like it's only a dot on the horizon to me.
Wow, I read that. I was really shocked. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Alan's referral to bashing his box is what musicians say when they're playing guitar.
So you know what? I thought it was playing guitar. That's what I thought, yeah.
I kind of knew that already, but it was funnier to do what I did. Anyway, so this is Yaz doing what Yaz does. That's weird.
Yeah.
How? What?
Well, what a snap spin that was.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happened there, if I'm being honest.
That
was abrupt and very violent, and even if it was on the brakes, why would it do that? Unless he's got serious damage.
Wow. Wait, I mean, he was on the road too.
Do you think that is because of the wing, Sam?
Yeah, I think so. If he runs a very low downforce setup and the wing is broken, I mean,
okay.
That's
same
my
thing,
guess.
yeah.
And the right side of Adam's car here is all bent up. And I don't remember Adam being in any bother.
You can pick up a lot of damage in the last right turn, not the forge chicanes. The massive,
right.
You know, the massive bits inside the curve is just
right. That would be that would match the damage that I just saw on the side of Adam's car. It's the bottom sill is properly bent up in a number of different ways. Sensors, sure it is. For the bashing his box comment. What's Clyde saying in the chat? Anyway. Whoa, that was a very aggressive line through there from Abdul. But he's doing very well. He's 12 positions up from where he started. Next in line behind him is Jamie Wilson, who's 5 positions up from where he started. Then it's our race leader, Adam Watson, who's 4 positions up from where he started. And still leading the race by 1.9 seconds. Yeah, there's the damage on the right side of that car. And don't adjust your sets, folks. Yes, we do have a 1 and a 01 car number in this particular series. It's something to do with ego. I don't know. It's just one of those things. We have, probably some while ago, and I've not noticed, lost Carl Hardy from the race. And he's not returned to us. He has said that his Rift decided to switch itself off. And that seems to happen a lot with VR, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Bill.
we suspected that, when we saw it before there.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody accused them of finding a pie stand, but it did look pretty suspicious. As I said, I got one of those things that's still in the box, never even touched it.
Bill, don't bother. It's evil.
No, I know. Well, the first time I used one, first one I tried one was in a store and about hurled all over the place. It was that damn space station one that they show. Oh my god, it was horrible.
Yeah. Do you use triples, Bill?
Right now, I have a single with a wing monitor to the side. I do have triples, but I don't have them hooked up.
Right.
I haven't driven in like 100 years anyway, so I'm not going to help you.
And Sam, what do you race with?
Triple screen.
Yeah, triples, right.
Yeah.
It's the choice for the sensible generation.
Are you on triples also, Pete?
Yeah. Mine are not very advanced triples, as in the resolution.
You've got the
triple A,
Whoa.
super wide. Sorry, Stacey, go on.
I was going to say you've got the smallest steering wheel in the world.
No, it's got a lot bigger now. I hope that wasn't a euphemism, by the way, because that's a bit insulting, but there you go. I've never heard it called that before, but okay. No, I've got Gary's old steering wheel, because he's now upgraded to something immense from SimuCube. What? Sam races less than Bill is the comment on the chat. I'll let you have a go at him for that, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, give me 1 month, but then I will beat you every time I race.
Oh, there's a challenge now. Did you hear that? Wow.
Yeah, and I think you spell the response to it FACT.
Yeah.
Clyde's on there talking boring stuff about 1 is the last season's pro champ and 01 is the AM champ. And you can hear the collective snore from everybody around. Says Adam, is he closing in on the back of AAA? I know AAA went wide a minute ago.
Yeah, he passed AAA, then AAA a bit back. I think Adam's carrying damage. The side damage is probably affecting Adam because, this is a super drafty track. Oh, and that's a mistake from Adam. So
Well, that doesn't look good.
He was super quick into that second phase of the Forge games.
I'm surprised that we didn't do a big spin around right there. Wow.
And this is Yaz Not Yaz. I know you can't tell that because it's nighttime. But it is Yaz Not Yaz. There is a red car in there somewhere tracking down Mark Holloway. Clyde wants to know, Stacey, are Martin's rusks ready yet?
I've just seen in the consultant chat as well the picture of well, you've seen what he's put anyway.
Oh, I haven't yet. I'm gonna go and have a look.
Yeah, the Hind,
Yeah.
whatever they call them. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Cowan Gate, and Clyde clearly thinks it's Martin's Heinz by nature.
He has no idea this is actually going on right now.
Boxes it back.
Alright, why is Clyde not on the in the booth?
Personal reasons.
Yeah, he's not allowed in the booth on a GTCC night.
Oh, that's okay. The banter would be epic.
Banter's already epic. I'm right here.
I know, but can you imagine you, Clyde, and Bill, and I'd just be sat here constantly laughing.
This is a bit tasty. This is Ty Simons now caught Adam.
Well, look at that. We have about 10 minutes to go, so I guess Ty should make us move pretty soon.
I would think so, yeah. It's in his style to do Adam now and then like disappear down the road 4 seconds or 5 seconds before winning the race. So yeah. This has been a ridiculously, other than Dead or Alive, it's been a remarkably incident-free race.
It really has. And really some great battles up front. I mean, they got separated for a while, but now we got two of the guys coming back together again.
I'm gonna. Sorry, Stacey. What was that?
Sorry, I was just going to say, Tice hasn't got long left, so he needs to hurry up.
Yeah, he's dropped back quite a long way there. He got a bad line all the way through the after the push curves, all the way through, which is a bit amateurish, really, isn't it? You know, you expect better from him.
Hardly.
Oh, Yaz under some serious pressure here from Marco Lower. It's not.
I think he just passed him, Pete. Yeah.
Yaz didn't pass
Marco's
anybody.
going to go back. No.
Has Yaz ever passed anybody? I'm not sure. Anyway.
Nobody had an answer for you there, did they?
No.
Good, a few rounds ago he did, because that's how he started saying it's Yaz, not Yaz, because he was doing so well and actually overtaking you. Like, that is not Yaz.
Exactly. This is more like Yaz now. Anyway, Ben is clearly concerned about you, Sam, and your shoulder, because he says, don't get too worked up and hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'll probably have to race next season. Start practicing now, just to show Ben how to drive a GT car.
Yeah, it won't take you long. 5-10 minutes to beat Ben. Be fine.
Yeah. Let's face it, that's true. I would love to race with Ben.
Sorry.
Whoa!
That was almost a drive.
Do you race with Ben, though? Is it racing when the car
Right,
behind
Simon's
is so far behind?
He's past Adam Watson.
Well,
it's
more racing than when I race with you, because that's not racing. It's just seeing you disappear in my rear mirror, you know.
How did I end up on the sharp end of this
Look
one?
at these guys. Wow.
Adam Watson wants that place back for sure.
Sorry, I thought they were coming together then. Oh, he stuffed it down the inside here. That's a great overtake. That's excellent.
Wow,
stuff.
that was a really good pass, I'll tell you.
There's still time.
Oh, it's going to go back and forth. We've only got, what's that, about 5 minutes of racing left.
JVZ, stand by. You could be the winner. This could get ugly.
There
Yeah.
we go again. Pete, do we do driver of the night on this one? I can't remember.
It hurts people's feelings.
Oh, no, not that.
That's a good cutback, but he's going to want to cut back the next one, not that. Oh, no, no! Oh, dear.
That wasn't good. That was not good.
No, that was well, I don't even know how to describe it, to be honest.
Ugly.
Yeah. Tice came across the front of Adam. I don't know whether they were clear or not. Oh, there was nothing in it. You couldn't get a Rizzler paper between those two cars.
No.
They were racing so close, I can only put that down to a racing incident. Oh, dear.
I hate to see it end like that. Darn it.
Yeah, that was... Oh, dear.
Wow.
Should he have come across the front of him? I don't know.
I think
his spotter would have been shouting clear.
that one is pretty tough. I think Taze was a bit too late on the back.
Yeah.
It's not touching before the brakes, but that's pretty close from the braking spots. Wasn't safe.
No, I don't know. It's difficult to pick that one out, to be honest.
Oh yeah. That's probably more a racing incident more than anything, but
I would say so, yeah. It's two people. I mean, Tice wouldn't have had anything in his ear saying that there was a car on the inside, because there wasn't at the point that he came across, but then he's got to brake for the corner, so was it such a sensible option to put his car on that line?
Kind of a risky move in a way.
Yeah. But chances are, I mean, he's only 3.5 seconds in the lead, but chances are Adam will take the honours here. We'll have to see what the fallout is.
Should have 2 more laps, looks like, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
2 or 3. Sure.
I'm gonna step away for a second, guys, and I'll be back very shortly.
Okay, let's not miss the finish there, bud. Okay, Adam Wansett, of course, is now out front. Ty Simon's in second. JVZ's third. Chris Shaw fourth. Paul Burgess fifth. That's in the Pro Series. And the AMs, we got Stefan Goebel having a nice drive today. Martin Kempenaar in second. Callum Moody third. Bash Sloot in fourth, and Yaz Samai in fifth. That's the AM.
Yas is doing really well.
Yes, he is. Nice little battle here with Jonathan Foote and Jamie Wilson. They've been going at it for quite a while. Jamie's in sixth, Jonathan's in seventh.
There I am.
You're back. Okay.
I am back, and hopefully in time for the end of the race.
Yep.
Certainly are.
We've been watching this classic battle between Jamie Wilson in sixth and Jonathan Foote in seventh.
Yeah, Jonathan Foote has been very successful in previous races. And we know, of course, that Jamie Wilson, driving that Leyland Route Master, is very, very capable.
Is that some kind of a delivery van or something?
It's a double-decker London bus.
Ah, okay.
Oh, here we go. It's a disco car. Martin Versluven closing in on the back of Send.
Now, Route, R-O-T-E, is that the Roots group?
R-O-U-T-E.
Oh, okay. Oh, Route, that kind of Route, okay. So there used to be cars made by the Roots group over there years ago.
In the UK?
Yep.
Yeah, there was, yeah. They didn't last very long. They got bought out by...
They were British Leyland, weren't they? Or one of those?
Rover, yeah. They got bought out by
okay.
Rover, I think. And then Rover got bought out by General Motors eventually.
I was so hoping Ben was going to finish in the top 10 there, but not to be.
No, the disco wagon passed him. Probably playing Dead or Alive for Marcel Kempenaar. So just before we finish, I'll just run through the top fives in each of the classes again. Adam Watson is currently your race leader for Pro. Ty Simon's in second. We all saw how that happened. JVZ is... Oh, no, that is Yaz being Yaz. Oh, and a bit of a reverse.
Oh, no.
Obviously some sort of... Oh, he's on his own.
White flag, okay.
Race director says we are on the white flag lap.
Whoa!
Oh, what the hell? It looked like Marco threw his car at him.
Oh,
That's
my.
weird.
Okay, we're on board with Marco. Looked like he went straight across. He did go straight across.
Oh, he did. He's lost his braking marker and then
Boom!
absolutely wiped out Yaz Not Yaz.
Whoa! Who was that?
hell
That
was
just
that?
Who the heck roared through there?
I can only assume that was Craig Evans.
Oh my!
Oh, it was Colin. Right. Okay.
Oh, here he is.
This is going to be brilliant. This.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Watch this, Stacey. This is going to be. Close your eyes because you've no idea what's happening.
Whoa!
That's class.
How
effort.
Wow!
that?
And you know what's really bad? He's going to get either a slowdown or a point for that too, for going off track. That's terrible.
Possibly, yeah, but it's better than wrecking.
I
reckon
of course.
That's Colin McRae, not Colin McAllister. Well, who's that?
Well, and Jamie Wilson.
That's Jonathan Foote.
Yep, he kept that. He just went straight through.
Well, Jonathan Foote's going to end up losing a place to AAA at this rate because he's not that far behind him. There's the disco van. Pass and send.
I was hoping Ben was going to get that place back.
Yeah, he might still do. There's time in the lap yet.
Ben must feel like he's following a jukebox there.
Yeah. Start pressing buttons. You'll get whatever redneck country music is that you listen to, Ben. Just press buttons randomly.
UK top 40.
This is AAA. He's 12 positions up from where he started. I mean, that's impressive.
Sure is.
In fact, I think it's more than that. And I think when we had the outage, it stopped recording it a bit. So I think it's more than 12 positions.
He started near the back, didn't he?
Yeah, about third off last, I think.
I don't think he ever got a time, did he? Yeah, that's right, exactly.
Yep, here comes Adam Watson, though, to take victory at Lemons.
Well done, Adam. Nice drive.
Lovely drive. You don't have to pay for this, folks. It's amazing, isn't it? Here we go. This is still going on.
Wow, look at these guys.
Wow, dear me, into Indianapolis.
Come on, Ben, put it to him. Come on, bud.
It's like a slingshot when you get into Indianapolis and you do it right. It's brilliant.
Come on, Ben. Attaboy, go get him. Go get him.
That's very good through there from Sand.
No.
He's going to get some toe down to the Porsche curves, but then it's going to be difficult after that, I think.
It is tough, yeah. If he can get alongside, he might be alright. We'll have to see.
He's going to try it here, I think.
Go on,
He's getting
Ben.
squeezed, but he's in
on.
the inside. He had to go to the grass a little.
So
A
close.
little more.
Cut back, cut back. Oh, no.
He can't cut back here. He's going to
No,
have to
he
wait
can't.
until... he's trying to line him up out of this next corner, I think. But he's got quite a distance to go, although
Oh, go, baby.
he's got a good run.
Come on, Ben, looking good.
Go on, Ben.
Wow, look at this.
Pulled
Excellent.
out. He's not
Look
going to
at
make
this, right
this,
alongside
surely.
of him. Oh, whoa!
Good effort,
crap.
though.
There
There's
we
an
go.
unsafe
This is the
entry.
difference between Ben and I. I would not have crashed there.
Good try,
Nice try,
Ben.
Ben.
That's all right, man.
No, that was good.
At least you went for it. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Who are we
Sam-
waiting on now?
Sam claims he would have passed him a half a lap before that, but it's okay.
I haven't said I would have passed Martin. I just said I would not have crashed. That's not the same thing.
No, it's not. That's true.
So that's Stefan winning the AM class.
Nice job,
Marcel
Stefan. Good drive today.
spinning top, finishes second in AM. And Callum rounds out the podium for AM class.
Stefan, you become the new leader of the VTS crowd there.
Marcus Bletz finishing in 12th in class, 15th overall.
He had an interesting day.
He did, yeah, very eventful. Like a lot of the racing today, very eventful. There wasn't a dull moment at all through that. There was always some close racing. Bill, your take on that race?
Well, I thought the battle up front for a long time was quite interesting. Back and forth several times. 3 or 4 good competitors up there. After the pit stop, though, we kind of lost Chris Shaw, but Chris Shaw drove a nice race. He came in 4th, just missed the podium by a little bit, not too bad.
Yeah.
But it's a shame. I was disappointed to see that coming together with the 2 guys, but those things happen sometimes toward the end of the race. I'm talking about, of course, Adam Watson and Ty Simons, but Adam Watson drove a very nice race. He did a good job. And hats off to Stefan Goebel, the king of the AM guys today. Drove smart, drove safe, and kicked their butts at the end of the race. He did a great job.
Yeah, spot on. And Stacey, your take on the incident at Indianapolis?
I thought this was a really, really good race. I like the fact that you're actually you always show what's going on further down the field. Ben, as always, puts on an awesome show right to the end. Well done, Ben. Shame about Tice, though. I thought he was going to take that win, but unfortunately it wasn't to be today.
No, it wasn't. I think there will be a massive difference of opinion as to what happened there, as you'd probably expect, and we can only figure that out later on, I suppose. I'm gonna join Sam's stream because the YouTube stream, for me at least, is very, very blurry. So Adam Watson is your race winner for Paceworks Esports Holland. He beat. Oh no, he's not though, is he? He was. He's not anymore. I don't know what team he drives for now. We'll find out in the interviews. Ty Simons finished 2nd. That's right. I didn't get that wrong. For Paceworks Esports. JVZ finished 3rd for Paceworks Esports Holland. Chris Shaw finished 4th for BSTV Esports Green. Paul Burgess finished 5th. Jamie Wilson 6th. Jonathan Foote 7th. AAA 8th. Adam Wright 9th, Martin Verschluven 10th, Ben Cullen finished 11th, and then the first of our AM class drivers, Stefan Goebel, finished 12th. Marcel Kempenaar 13th, Callum Mooney finished 14th, Marcus Bletz in Pro finished 15th, and that makes Yaz Not Yaz finishing in 16th, the 4th placed AM driver. Marco Lewert finished 17th in Pro. Or for Pro, he would be 11th, 12th, 13th in class. Craig Evans finished 5th in class and 18th overall. Colin McAllister finished 6th in class for Team Black Diamond 2. Baz Sluter finished in 20th overall for Dutchess Esports Bravo. Brendan Lennox finished in 21st. And Carl Hardy quit out ages ago because he was eating pies too much, and apparently that the pies caused his headset to fail, and that's why he didn't finish. I am going to get SDK onto local mode so it doesn't go strobing, and we shall start with some interviews. I am going to have to start with Mr. Adam Watson. Good evening, Adam. Welcome to the booth.
Hello.
Hello. So, which team are you driving for now?
None.
None. You're a privateer.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense now. I was trying to figure it out from whatever was painted on the side of your car. However, we were driving in the dark, so after about 8 laps, I forgot to look at the side of your car and figure out who your sponsors were. But that seems fairly immaterial now. You are our race winner tonight, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Any standout moments other than the obvious? I'll get to the obvious eventually. But it was a remarkably clean race for everyone, apart from certain individuals who kept spinning round and others who threw their cars at other people. There was only really 2 major incidents, but you were involved in one of them. So, from your perspective, your race, please.
I knew I had to be up there for the front because Le Mans is basically a fuel saving track. There's no other way of saying it. If you don't fuel save, then you're going to be further down. So I knew I had to stick with the front 4. I knew there was going to be some games played, which is why, if you was watching, I was always sitting behind. I never wanted to lead.
Yep.
Because if you're in the lead, everyone fuel saves off you. You've got to go flat out. So you can't have the top speed where you would get the oil bump, just lift off, fuel save to the braking point where you would brake. So it was just a fuel saving game, and I think I did it perfect for stint 1, which was just fuel save, get the extra lap, and then put the hammer down.
Yeah, and it worked for you. You came out, I think it was about 3 seconds ahead, and they worked it back to about 2 seconds, Tice.
Yeah.
And then your opinion on the Indianapolis incident, or Indianapolis Gate, as we're going to call it forever now.
Is this a bit like Silverstone Gate?
Yes, very. Yeah, only more important.
Yeah. Tyson, I was on his inside into Indianapolis, and then through Indianapolis 2, I got the run. And then
Yep.
I got the call, right car right, which, fair enough. And then I was on my line. Tice was on the inside, but if I had the call, so would have he, but he still moved over. He moved over to in front of my car, which these are GT cars, and not like any other car. You'd lose all the front downforce, so you'll lose the downforce from the brakes. So you can't stop it as quickly because it's gone. I wasn't expecting Tice to be moving over because I was expecting him to stay on that line instead of moving over to my line. When there wasn't, I wouldn't say a gap for you to move over where I couldn't have avoided. Because as he moved over, it was straight into a braking zone. So I had no chance to react, and then unfortunately, it's a racing incident, but unfortunately, I did hit the back of him, but I don't see that as my fault or his fault. I just see it as a racing incident of that corner.
Yep. Okay. No, that's fair. We'll sort out what Tice has to say when he gets his shout at it. So in terms of where are you in this league?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
So you say nowhere. I've had to miss rounds due to my uni placement.
Oh, right. Okay. What you studying? What you reading?
Motorsport technology, and I work in the British GT paddock.
Oh, cool. Can we get some free tickets from you?
I'd like if I got free tickets.
Shy kids getting out and all that. Now, at the minute you've got 714 points, so yeah, you're some way off, challenging from the top of the title. But no, hopefully you had a great race tonight, as in an exciting race for yourself. We're just seeing the replay of that incident on there just before the Porsche curves. And what a great race it was. It was fantastic. The four of you, including Chris Shaw, were tight all the way through the first stint and then split up after that first round of pit stops. But it was a fantastic viewing. You were exchanging places all the way through. It was highly exciting. Anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go?
Just like to give a shout out to yesterday when I was doing the Spa 24 with Abdul. I had a great week with him, just running up to Spa. Luca, who was helping me throughout this race, just keeping me updated on what's going on. Just you guys for a great stream, and literally everyone who has supported me this past week and a half.
Oh, that's very good. Where did you finish in Spa?
We didn't.
Oh dear. I think 90% of the people that start Spa 24 say that. So unlucky. But congratulations on your win tonight. Fantastic race. Well done.
Thank you.
That was Adam Watson. We shall now get in our second place finisher. Do you want Tice, Bill, or do you want me to carry on?
No, you're doing great. Go ahead.
What about you, Stacey? Do you want Tice or not? Stacey's dead. Okay. Good evening, Tice. How are you doing?
Good evening. Yes. Let's just keep it at that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I will get to that in a minute. Very exciting race. We missed you last time out. You've lost some points to Paul Burgess by being absent last time.
Yep.
And he's now top of the pile, or probably not now, because he finished a lot further down than you did.
He should be still on top.
Do you think?
Yeah, he's 40 points ahead, and I think I increased by 10 or 20 points this race.
He finished in 5th.
Yeah, and I finished in 2nd.
Oh, gosh, did you?
Yeah,
we'll talk about that in a minute.
It should have been first.
Yeah, it should have been if we could race normally.
That
then,
fire, yeah. Get him wound up, Stacey. Why not? Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, you got out there and started leading. Was that good for your fuel saving strategy, or did you?
Don't even start about that.
Oh, go on. Tell us.
Going into the lead of this track is just something that you don't want to do.
Well, it's like you might as well just put your brakes on, right?
Yeah, well, and I was also trying to lift here and there, but this is not as much as lifting on the straights. And like me and Joachim had a very good pace in qualifying, and we tried to, just move out, just get rid of the cars behind us in the slipstream, etc. But in the corners we were a lot quicker, and we increased the gap to 0.8. But yeah, on the straights they are on our tail in no time, so it was like tricky. We had to hope for slowdowns or something like that to get rid of them. But our goal was to just build a gap and then continue building it together because we had the pace today. And it's just unfortunately that they did a great job keeping up with us and staying into the draft. So that is fair play to them. And then strategy-wise, we tried to pit early and get rid of the gap by trying that. So that didn't work at all either. Well, at first I had a bit of a gap, 6 seconds, but then Adam had a closer pit stop, and the rest is history, right?
Not exactly, no. So we had an incident in Indianapolis where yourself and, well, you'd overtaken him, Adam, I'm talking about, obviously. Him, that's a bit rude.
Yeah.
You'd overtaken Adam, and then you dove it into, forgotten what the corner's called now, but it's the one after Indianapolis.
Yeah, Arnage.
Arnage, yep. We did have this conversation between me and Sam at the beginning of the broadcast, and you think I'd retain it, but I have the memory of a goldfish. So your take on that particular incident?
Yeah, well, my take is it's just pathetic that you can't race for 3 corners straight. That's all I have to say, pretty much. Nah, the thing is, man, we have been battling for a while, and like I know you have your own driving style, etc. And I think that from Adam is just a bit too aggressive, because we were having a fun battle and I was catching and I was trying to go ahead, and then he would catch me on the next lap, and we would have had a battle for 4 days, which would have been awesome for the viewers. But then it's just impossible. Like I heard his interview and he said that I moved over, but I was straight ahead, and in that corner it's either ascent or you lift early, because it's nothing in between, and that's what he did. And I was just not even on the brakes, and I already got tapped. So it's very unfortunate, and I've seen it before, and it's just a shame that he doesn't learn from it, pretty much.
Okay, so if I translate that into a shorter sentence, like a much shorter sentence, it would be you think he should have not tried to overtake at that point, but possibly on one of the next straights.
No, he could have taken me there, but don't dive if you are still fully behind me. Like, I don't know if you can still show the replay of it, but he was not even alongside me. He tried to outbrake me while still being behind me. Like, okay, if you're on the right side, but he was not. He was behind me. So I was thinking, oh, he's lifting and maybe getting a good run on the next straight. But instead he just punted me out of the way, like I was not there at all. So that's just my opinion, that like if he was on the right and he would have dived me, okay. But he was on the left and I had nowhere to go. So that's my opinion. I was just driving the racing line, and okay if I moved over or whatever, but I was just holding my racing line and he was behind me. So you can say what you like, but I think I did everything to avoid him. Well, I was just trying to make the corner, and he was behind me. That's what my crew chief told me. So I just moved over to the racing line and did the normal racing line. And it's just unfortunate, really. Especially if the championship is this close. It's not even 10 points that I lost for the win. It's also the 4x that I got from the incident. So it's just unfortunate.
Okay. But all in all, a very competent performance yet again from you. I guess you'll be back for the next series races. We have, for your racing pleasure, Sebring in September and Daytona in October.
Yep.
Hopefully you get on well with both of those tracks.
Yeah, usually I do pretty well there, and I just have to wait and see what it brings for me. And let's hope that I can stay ahead of Paul, and then it should be all good for the championship.
Yeah, you live in Holland, don't you?
I do.
Do you know Wiebe Niekamp?
I've seen him in the Discord before, but no, I don't know him.
Yeah, he's a strange creature. Did you
Yes,
know he lives
stay
in
away,
a tent?
Stay away from him.
Did you know he lives in a tent?
No,
Do
I
all,
don't.
do all people in Holland live in tents?
Well, we do have some caravan places where, like, some people, I don't know how to call it, but like, yeah, some caravan places that people live. But
Okay,
nothing that I know of tents or something.
okay. No, that's cool.
They're like camping, right? Kind of.
Sorry?
Ties are like camping. You mean?
Yeah, yeah, like, yeah, something like that. I don't know.
It's like we got it. Okay.
Cool. All right. In that case, anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, Yochim again for the amazing teamwork, like the strategy, etc., the setup building. Jonathan, who finally showed up again. Like we
Yeah.
got him from his basement, and he started to race again. So that's a good sign to see. And let's hope
Yeah,
he
it's good
continues
to
for
have
the
him
last
back.
2 rounds.
Yeah, it's spot on. Well, in that
Yeah.
case, congratulations on your second place. You
Yeah,
might not
thanks.
see it that way, but it's still a massive amount of points.
Yeah, that's true, but I would have liked to see more. But
Yeah,
anyway, it is what
always.
it is, right?
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Ty Simons.
Yeah, thank you, boys.
See you, Tice.
See ya.
Always good to speak to Tice. Such an effervescent chap. Next, for our interview pleasure, we will bring in Joachim van Zuylen, who we know as JVZ, because it's easier for us to say. Good evening, JVZ. How are you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Hopefully, I said your name in some way like it should be. Probably not exactly right, but there you go.
No, you're going pretty close.
Excellent. That's all I need. So you finished third, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
P3,
third.
but that's a podium.
Yeah, good effort on the podium. And you were in the thick of the fight all the way through the race tonight. It was excellent work.
Yeah. The first stint, we were really close. Me, Thijs, Adam, and Chris. So yeah, we were basically driving like a grandma all together because, yeah, we were saving fuel into every braking zone, overtaking each other on some laps. But yeah, it's all about saving fuel. Then me and Thijs felt like we had more pace than those two guys, so we tried something different with the strategy. But like the corner before we decided to pit, I got a slowdown which costed me like 3-4 seconds in the pit stop because I had to serve it, which lost me the draft to Thijs, and then my pace was not fast enough to catch Thijs and Adam. Yeah, of course there were a lot of back markers as well when we came out of the pits because not particularly back markers but just traffic. But yeah, so I was just cruising around the last half an hour. But it was a fun race, and I think it was an interesting race for the broadcast as well.
Oh, it was a fantastic race for the broadcast. There was never a dull moment. 90 minutes disappeared before we'd even realised it.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And right at the very start, you, Adam, Tice, and Chris were inseparable.
Yeah.
I think Chris was stalking you all, but then had his own set of issues. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
No, and you finished third. You started second, didn't you? Is that right?
Yeah. Me and Thijs had a great qualifying battle. I think at the end we were like half a tenth separated on a track like this, which is very long.
Yeah, that was
really close.
Yeah, it was a good effort. And next time out is Sebring, always a favourite of most people. Is that a track you like?
Yeah, it's a really great track. I like it in GT cars, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's great for these cars. I crashed the Corvette round here round Sebring quite a lot. Always a nice place to crash. Anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, to Thijs for the great teamwork we had, giving each other draft at certain moments, and just helping on the setup and do some practice together. So shout out to him. Unfortunate that he couldn't win this race, but he will get a shot at it at Sebring.
Yeah, he's got plenty of wins. He can leave one behind, especially to an ex-teammate, or maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, congratulations on your third place tonight. Bottom step of the podium, but no less the points that come with it. Joshua van Zuylen.
Yeah, thank you guys. See you next round.
See you next round. Always good talking to JVZ. Anybody talking on the chat? Just seeing what Ben wrote about what you said, Stacey, about getting the booth, but he doesn't want to because I don't like it. Never mind. And
Jamie Wilson has popped in waiting.
Oh, I know. Jamie can wait for a few more seconds, I'm sure.
Definitely Ben in the booth. We have to get Ben in.
Oh no, he's going to be all girly about it and just not bother. Instead, it's probably more entertaining to get Jason Wilson in the booth. Good evening, Jason. Jamie.
Who's that then?
Oh my God, Jason Wilson is someone I used to work with in a previous job, and every time I see your name, Jay Wilson, on SDK, it just triggers with me every time. My apologies, Jamie Wilson. Good evening.
That's all right, Phil. No worries.
So you had a very interesting race tonight. You moved forward more than anybody other than AAA. You stealthed your way past a lot of people, and by that I mean you passed them cleanly and silently, no trouble at all, straight through, no problems. Tell us about your race.
I wouldn't describe it as interesting. That's towards the very bottom of the list of words that I'd pick. It was pretty uninteresting, to be honest. It was just driving around, and basically a few people crashed into each other ahead of me. A couple of people got slowdowns and this, that, and the other, and I was just popped in here as the non-Paceworks driver of the evening to pop in, and you can tell me if anything interesting happened.
There was plenty of interesting stuff going on. Marcel Kempenaar clearly had brake bias issues and spun on. Do you know what?
He spun 37 times.
I had to take my socks off at one point to figure out how many times. There was the front four were together for ages, and then suddenly split up after the pit stops. The pit stops were hilarious because people were getting pit lane slowdowns, pit lane penalties for dangerous entries all over the place. They were like wildly off the racing line for the pit stops. It was good. It's worth a watch, definitely. I think it was probably one of the more entertaining GTCC races, and Le Mans doesn't always turn out like that because it's such a long lap and because it's got such big straights. Yes, there's a lot of drafting, but it can become quite boring. This one wasn't. It was an exciting race, but I think what you're describing is a Le Mans race. Where you sit in tow, don't you?
Void.
Yeah.
You sort of end up in a bit of a void, and the only sort of incidents that happen, you just see some weird headlights going at a funny angle somewhere, and that's the last you see of someone, and it's like, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, and if you're lucky, you see the headlights, because sometimes we've done broadcasts with people with no headlights because they smashed them off laps before and carried on racing in the dark.
That was funny.
It was hilarious, but I found your race to be entertaining. The fact that you moved up 5 places and nobody else moved more than that other than AAA, who was all right. He started at the back. He was going to make up places anyway because a man of his capability is more than able to do that. But you were the most forward-moving driver other than him. So it can't have been that boring for you. Anybody you'd like to have a shout-out to tonight?
Yourselves as usual. As I say, obviously, I'm half joking. Like I'm sure the rest of the race was exciting, just wasn't for me. And you guys pick out the narratives in amongst that, which makes the broadcast entertaining.
Jamie, you said everything but boring. You know what?
Yeah, the thing is, like even you know, the doldrums of the V8 League or whatever, where we had very few cars or whatever, you guys can turn a not particularly interesting race into something exciting because you pick narratives out of it. That's the strength of you know, your industry, basically. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it back for that. I did have a quick look at the incident. That was interesting, I'll grant you that one.
Yeah. Are you talking about the incident in inverted commas?
Arnage Gate.
Yeah, Arnage, yeah. I'm not going to ask you for your take on it in this interview. I'll ask you to message me later. No, go on then.
They're both bad to each other, aren't they, really? That's the gist I picked out of it.
Have you got splinters in your bottom from sitting on that fence?
I think there's obviously a bit of history on both sides of that. If you look at the preamble to it, there's a lot of, you know, trying to sell each other dummies and things, and they're both too clever for that. So it's a bit of a schoolboy move, a bit naive from both of them to be doing that. Tice can't argue that, oh, it's stupid to do that when he did it himself on the straight prior. You know, it is very much like Silverstone Gate, where there's two drivers pushing at 110%, and it was a matter of time rather than.
I don't think it was 1.3 million pounds worth of damage, though.
Well, no, true, but certainly some eye-opening stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, always a pleasure to. Oh, sorry, go on, Bill.
Jamie hit it on the head. There's history there, you know, being ex-teammates and all this other stuff. Like you said, Jamie, absolutely something's involved there.
Yeah, I mean, if this was, you know, the iRacing Porsche World Championship or Neo or, you know, something like that, it's no discredit to, you know, BSTV leagues. That's not what I'm saying. But if this was, you know, super high profile, then this is kind of par for the course kind of stuff that could happen, like
exactly.
But in this context, you need to give people, teammate or otherwise, at the front or the back, a bit of benefit of the doubt. And both of them could have avoided that by taking an action that was very non-interrupting to their progress. And,
you know, I'm very glad that you mentioned the, you know, the high profile that it's expected. I have to tell you, the first time I watched a Scops race, I was shocked. It's like a Saturday night short track race in America here, you know, banging into each other. You know, I mean, it's the same stuff. You hit it right on the head.
Yeah, exactly. I've done a bunch of those leagues, and not Scops, but, you know, top level kind of stuff, just about hanging on by my fingernails. And yeah, it can get a bit hectic like that. And as I say, that's just kind of how sim racing at elite level is. But, you know, look at my race with AAA at Spa. It's like that's the sort of thing that that's the right level to be at, I think.
Yeah, that was tremendous. That was fantastic. And if we could have that every race, we'd be very, very happy. Congratulations, it has to be said, on your 6th place finish, because moving forward that many places is a fantastic result tonight. Sebring next time out. You like Sebring, don't you? Because I've asked you this before. You like that track?
My arms don't, through turn 1.
Yeah, it's just horrendous, isn't it?
I do run very strong force feedback, so that's always a bit of a challenge.
You must love the last turn then.
Well, but yeah, they're both as bad. They're pretty awful, honestly.
Let me tell you something. In real life, it's worse. Trust me.
Yeah, no, I do. I've done it in like IndyCar leagues and stuff as well. That's brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, like. Daytona's the last track on the calendar, and everybody likes that. Or if they don't, then they're weird.
Yeah, and it's got. Do you know if that's a night race at all? Or is that in the afternoon?
Hang on.
The risk of a.
No, that's fine. I'll find out. Oh, down scrolling appears to work upwards at the minute. Schedule. There we go. Oh yes, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, if that goes properly into the night, then Daytona's got some kind of weird. It's just got a weird surface. It's like a bit like the Japanese tracks. It's just slightly lower grip, so that's quite entertaining. Especially because you need such low downforce You still got to get through the bus stop with that. So
Yeah, I remember making a setup once for hang on, HPD I think it was. Whilst I was racing in the dark, and then I got into the actual race and got absolutely mullered on every lap going around the oval. Oh dear, so embarrassing. I did crash in that race like I do in most, but for the time that I was actually running, it was still embarrassing, so never mind. So yeah, great race tonight. Jamie Wilson.
Yep. See you later, Steve.
Yeah. That was good. I like that. That was class. Right, who's saying what on here now? Sand is busy having a pop at Wobbly on the BSTV esports chat about how tall he is, because Sand's convinced that he's a midget. But anyway, that's funny in its own right. I had a great time tonight. I think it was quite funny. Not as hilarious as the TCR GT4 race.
Oh, nothing will ever nothing will ever top that one. God, it was unreal.
It was a good one, wasn't it?
Like the Benny Hill show, for God's sake. It was something else.
Stacey, your take on tonight's race?
Brilliant, as always. As you said, not as fun as Wednesdays, but lots of action going on, a few battles. Yeah, brilliant.
And Bill, we've had a gate. It was Indian. No, it wasn't. It was I can't remember.
Arnage Gate.
Arnage Gate. But that and everything else. What was your take on tonight?
Well, Jamie kind of hit it on the head. You know, as broadcasters, we see everything that's going on. Well, virtually anyway, and it kind of makes it a lot better. I mean, being a back marker, I've been in a lot of races where I've been out there and felt like you're out there by yourself, and that is kind of boring. But all in all, this race tonight was pretty decent. I mean, the front battle for probably half the race was really interesting, and we had a couple, cars one-on-one, that kind of stuff that were really good. Not a bad race at all. It was interesting. Could have used a few more cars, but we always seem to run abreast to 24-hour races, which kills a lot of the drivers. So, but anyway, it was a good evening, and looking forward to Sebring. I always love races at Sebring.
Yeah, it's a track that I really do like racing at. It's not hard to learn the track. It's very hard to get all the corners right.
It is very, there isn't a corner that's identical on that track. I mean, every one of them is different, and either camber, off camber, some are concrete, some are blacktop, or what do you call it, tarmac over there, whatever you call it,
Tarmac,
and it makes it really difficult to do well there. But and like it's pointed out, the bumps, oh my God, wicked, but it's really a great track.
Yeah, and Sam, interesting race tonight. You caught so much of it at all the right times. And probably one of the better races at Le Mans, don't you think?
Yeah, for Le Mans race, that was a good one. Not a lot of crashes and a lot of passes, which is quite impressive. You usually get, like Jamie said, people spread out and they almost all feel alone, but we had battle till the end. So that was a great race, yes.
Awesome. And I don't have to do driver of the night. That was Wednesday. Just making sure.
What's on tap for the following week, Pete? Do you have that?
For the following week, hang on, I do. I just need to press some buttons first. I need to press this, and then I need to go here, and oh no, it's there. So, yeah. I think I pressed it too many times. That's December 2020, so that's not going to work, is it? July.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ask you that. Sorry.
No, that's cool. Oh, good. Right, so GT4 TCR are at Charlotte this Wednesday. I do like Charlotte. Yeah. It doesn't like me so much. But I do like the track. Gary's very good round there, as in, like, alien kind of category.
You know what's funny? That Charlotte, the original infield course, I don't know if you ever ran it before it was the Roval. It was freaking terrible. And now, what they've done to it, basically a lot of it is the same, but they've really improved it. It's a lot of fun. It takes a lot of skill to get around there well.
Okay, cool. On Sunday next, we have ITCR again. 3 rounds of 20 minutes at Snetterton 200. That's Clyde's
Nice.
favourite
That'll be
config.
good. Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. And then on the following Wednesday, it's back to GT4 TCR for Season 5 Round 8 at Road America. Oh, yeah.
Great Road America.
Oh,
Best track in my country, let me tell you.
I don't know. I like Road Atlanta.
Oh, I like that too. I do
Yeah.
too.
That and Road Atlanta is probably my favourite track on the service, if I'm being honest. I don't know why I like
Hey,
it so much. I
driving
just
around
do.
there in real life is scary too. Even in like a street car, you go out there. Oh my God! I mean, the elevation changes when you come under that bridge after the excuse me, after the coming down to the front straightaway. You go over there and come down. It feels like you're going off a cliff there. It's unreal. I mean, it's just it's an amazing place. Really is.
Cool. Anything in that for you, Stacey? Any of those races you're looking forward to?
I don't know. Let's just wait and see. I'm not sure.
Cool. In that case, I'll bring this evening's broadcast to a close. Don't cry too much, people. And I'll wish you all a very good night. And hope to see you soon at any of the races that we've just told you about. Follow us on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook. Try not to miss any races because they're all as hilarious as this one. I'll hand you over to Stacey to say goodnight and good night, everybody.
Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll chat to you next time.
Okay, good night, Stacey, Pete, and Sam. Have a good evening, everybody, and thanks for stopping by.
And good night, everybody. Make sure to tune in Wednesday to see Pete crashes in slow-mo again.